GMS.
I've been sleeping alone, but you can't decide. And it is plain to see that your priorities just do not fit right. I can't reconcile this feeling. Whoa, whoa, 'cause I remember when you had certainty. Wanting me, and nothing's in between, 'cause it's more divine. I can't reconcile this feeling, 'cause I remember when you had certainty. There is empty space where your body won't fit next to mine. Nothing to embrace but the loneliness of this cold night. Once upon a time, we were both happy. Everything was fine, then suddenly it leave. I was left behind, broken in pieces. Then you'd reappear. Sometimes we all feel a little afraid. We don't put our emotions on display. But I've gotta be strong. If you feel it too, your chances are gone. And I don't need you anymore, anymore, anymore. Anymore, anymore,
Gaming Morning Show.
Ah, the sounds of morning.
Early in the morning,
Birds singing.
gotta feed the donkey.
The sun peeking above the
When you
horizon.
feed the donkey,
The gentle nudge from your morning alarm clock.
this is what he says.
A subtle reminder that today is a new day. A new day for you to watch Gaming Morning Show. The show where you'll find science lessons.
Says, when I bake bread, I give thousands of yeast organisms false hope by feeding them sugar before ruthlessly cooking them to death in an oven and eating their corpses. Wow.
I thought you
think
were
about bread a whole new way.
I thought you were about to say orgasms for a second there. Did either of you ever have that happen when you were in like biology class and you're reading?
Have an orgasm? I've never orgasmed during
The biology text doesn't do that for you. It's like, oh yeah.
Great deals.
computers and accessories
Wait,
special bundle.
Mike, they got the super chroma color in. Did you know they had that? You
I know.
overpaid for your computer.
By a lot. I wonder if, do you think they price match?
They might. Well, this is half off.
Can you take a screenshot of this and try to get a store to price match it?
And linguistic perfection.
Is that like when I roll my R's?
Good.
Romance.
Great.
Romance. See, everyone. It's not a hiss.
So let me hear your battle cry.
Kiki. Oh!
Kiki what?
As we all charge into Gaming Morning Show.
More like Kiki. Whoa, am I right?
Now, if only I could find a way out of this box. I'll catch up. 'Cause GMS starts right now.
Morning, gamer. It is time to go with Gaming Morning Show, Thursday, October 14th, 2021. How far will we go? No one knows. But what we do know is that we are excited for a jam-packed, thrilling, enthralling adventure. It's the Gaming Morning Show. Land. It all makes sense, right? Any of it?
Did you just describe us as a land?
Yeah. Something
Okay.
like that, along those lines. Yeah.
Mike,
Sean.
you're muted.
No, I'm not.
Sean.
Mike, you're muted.
Sean refuses. It's like, no.
I
Sorry.
would like to point out that on Twitch we are 2 followers away from 420. Just saying.
Good morning, Torrential Rain. Kate Zane is here. KJ is hanging out with us this morning. It's good to see everyone with us on Gaming Morning Show. Downs was here. Wow. 2 minutes before the start of the hour. And you all started chatting. Kiki was here at 45 after the hour. Downs was here at 40. What are you doing? Did anyone sleep last night? Did you just kind of hang out and forget to turn us off after dark and hang out in the chat all night? I'm so confused. Someone help me understand.
Yeah.
Someone.
They were here discussing desserts and other things like such as and also stuff.
What's Thor's favorite dessert? That seemed to be like it started with
Thor's favorite dessert.
Thor is a Marvel character, and
No, yes,
I'm wondering
get
what
that.
Thor's favorite dessert is. According to Torrential Rain, it's coffee. That's not a bad dessert.
I could see that. In Thor 1, he likes to drink a lot of coffee and smashes it on the ground. But later on, he kind of developed a like for the booze.
Mm-hmm.
So there was that.
The booze.
I don't know. Is there like a punchline to this, or am I supposed to?
I'm just
like,
sitting here watching
legitimately
After
answer
Dark
it?
last night, and like you started the thing. Someone said Thor, and it was like ah. So it started really early with the debate.
Well, it's because Amiad threw out some blasphemy about how Thor was one of the worst movies.
Not one
So-
of. Not one of the worst.
It was the worst.
He
Okay,
he picked it last.
Oh my gosh.
hold on. Oh my god, yeah, he did.
Yeah, no.
Oof.
it
He
came
put
out
it. He
hot.
put it behind the Dark World
You watched your
and Hulk.
You watched your show, right?
What? It's on tonight, isn't it?
Downs says, I got heated. I am sorry. Downs was really mad
No.
for like the first 5
Yeah.
selections last night.
Downs said some really mean things to me. Downs, I don't know if our relationship can ever come back.
That is
Do you
part
want me
of...
to- you want me to time him out for 69 seconds?
Yeah, please.
I'll
Okay.
take care of that.
Sorry, Downs. I have no say in this.
Learn your lesson, Downs.
Downs just said sorry, Maiko, so maybe...
Doesn't know. It's too late.
Oh, no.
You said really mean things.
Uh,
Like I cried for a good no minutes.
This is all part
None.
of GMS After Dark. It's Wednesdays at 4:45 p.m. Pacific time. And if you missed it, go to our Twitter @WatchGMS because we did post the finale, not the finale, the summarized, the final rankings or whatever. It was Digital.Games, who is a medical doctor focusing on how video games can have positive life and people's positive impact, on people's lives. Check out Digital.Games on YouTube, but it was really cool to see Amiad and you go back and forth on a subject matter that I had no clue about, which pivots nicely into today's guest, Aaron Phillips, who's from But Why Though. We'll talk to the host of Nerd Social Club about probably more things that I don't know about. So
I don't know if everyone knew this. So Digital.Games, he's changed his handle after last night to Digital Doc. Absolutely horrible takes on the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I know it's a lot. It's a lot of words, but that's what he changed.
Long name.
yeah, a
Yeah.
little wordy.
I don't know how he got it. I don't know.
I have to fix it in post. It is National Dessert Day, so in very traditional GMS fashion, but I'm very happy this is happening on a Thursday show, to be honest with you. We're going to ask you about dessert. What's the ultimate dessert? If everybody who already talked before the show started could also recap everything you just talked about regarding dessert, that would be great, please, so we could catch up.
So I thought it said National Desert Day, so I prepared a whole lot to talk about the Sahara.
Chat, what's your favorite desert?
The Sahara was founded in 1975. No, I'm just kidding.
Torrential Rain's voting for the Baklava Desert, so...
That's a crazy desert. Is that in Romania? Is that Rugs? Are you here? Is there a baklava desert in Romania? Is there a desert? I doubt there's a desert even in Romania.
Nah,
Whatever.
I've never tried baklava. Or baklava.
Yeah, I think it's baklava.
I do know that was a line in the Never Had a Friend Like Me.
The baklava?
Yeah, Aladdin. He's like, have a little more baklava. Right?
Yep.
I'm definitely
Nailed it.
Definitely not Googling this right now. That's right. Talk amongst yourself. This is a
Nailed it.
friend like me. Lyrics.
Down says he likes the Gobi Desert, which is awesome, because that's where the Mongolian death form lives.
Yes. Yes, sir. We pride ourselves on service. You're the boss, the king, the Shah. Say what you wish. It's your true dish. How about a little more baklava?
Great.
Cracked.
Interesting.
Ryan remembered something from a movie. Mark it down, folks.
Did you see the clip floating around of the person doing the screen test to be Robin Williams?
Wait, to be like Robin Williams or to be
in like a biopic?
Oh, no.
Robin? I'm trying to remember the person's name. I almost said Andy Serkis, but I think that's something we talked about yesterday. Yes, it was Jamie Costa. Jamie Costa.
Andy Dick?
No. Jamie Costa.
Gotcha.
Here, I'll post this
Costa
into the chat. Anyway, so it's
Oh my
National
gosh.
Dessert Day. I'm hoping, Sean, you'll do kindly to, post that it's National Dessert Day all around your house, correct?
I'll do what I can. Mm-hmm.
I want more from you. There you go.
I want more from you.
It'd be nice. Look, maybe Bear can go around.
I saw Bear yesterday. We were hanging out.
How did he like all the M&Ms?
So he said he only likes M&Ms if they're actually Reese's Pieces. So, hate to break it to you. Sorry.
Didn't you say they had to be filled with Reese's Pieces?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. They have to be filled with. It's my bad.
It's a very
My bad.
specific request from one Bearshire. Thank you for the lurk, Trenchal Rain. My hubby is currently in the Middle East buying me baklava, according to Kate Zaid.
I don't think that's why he's over there.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe. I guess he might be. Yeah, that's a kind of a. Are you talking about like Indiana? Because we don't have baklava out here. Terrible. Sorry. Why is it so awkward?
I just like post After Dark Mike is a different ride, man. You're just grouchy from the anger.
I am not grouchy.
I sense a little grouchiness.
I mean, I'm grouchy because I didn't get a ton of sleep because I was up until 4 a.m. watching Alice in Borderland on Netflix.
Oh, okay.
Just one more episode. Just one more episode.
I did see a meme yesterday going around where it was someone just settling in to watch some Squid Game, and then this person opens the door, is like, the sun, and it's like, wait, what? Just because before you know it, it's the morning. Is that what happened to you?
Yeah, basically, Alice in Borderland is kind of like Squid Game, and it's just like, I was like, this is silly, and it's not giving away too much, but a pretty significant character dies early on in the series, and you're like how now what? Like, that's stupid, and then you're like watching it, and like, oh. And then I was like, let me look at the clock. Oh god, it's 4. Probably turn off my iPad and go to bed.
Oops.
Apparently that can happen with Stardew. I don't know how many people get killed off in Stardew, though.
7.
Good. Spoilers. It is Be Bald and Free Day. It is International Top Spinning Day. It is Sight Day. If this was the Thundercats, it'd be Sight Beyond Sight Day. World Standards Day. National Lowercase Day, which is actually in lowercase. I love that so much. And it is National Chocolate Covered Insects Day.
Gross.
Some of them aren't terrible.
Did you have a lot of them when you were camp counseling?
No. I've had some through other ventures. I don't think ventures is the right word. But
I was investing in this
Dentures?
company. They
it
asked
was
me to
a
eat some.
chocolate covered cricket company.
I've definitely seen them eaten. It was like at a I don't know, like one of those field trip type days where you go and someone talks to you about insects, and they're like, and right now I'm going to eat a chocolate covered insect, and then all the kids are like, ew, gross. I was one of those kids. The kid was me.
I'm not shocked. Maybe is that where your hatred of sauces comes from?
No, there was no
Chocolate sauce on the crickets.
No, they were like, it was like hardened chocolate. It was like
Well,
chocolate.
yeah, but it started
coated.
off as a sauce. Oh crud!
Chocolate sauce is fine. It's unnecessary.
That's gonna
but
go in
it's
the
fine.
goals. No, oof. When I lived in Portland, actually, at Saturday Market, there was a booth that had chocolate-covered insects.
And did you try one?
Oh yeah. I tried a couple. There was some chocolate-covered larvae, I guess, or they weren't maggots. They were like
Ugh.
little white wiggly things. I guess that's a maggot, isn't it?
I don't think you can start with like intro to chocolate covered insects with maggots. You know what I mean? Like that's just not going to be appetizing to anyone, right?
Yeah, no. The first one was a cricket, and they weren't.
Yeah.
It wasn't terrible.
See, a cricket sounds like it's the place to start.
And honestly, it just kind of tastes like chocolate with some crunchy inside. Like there wasn't really a taste to the cricket. It was just kind of like there.
Right.
Probably tastes like nougat, since no one knows what nougat is.
The world of nougats. So they have all these battle royale movies, and I was just thinking, Down says grandpa gets killed off early. They should make a Willy Wonka battle royale. I mean, or maybe that was like the original battle royale if you think about it. You know,
That's true.
they all kind of knocked each other off, and then Charlie was the only one that survived. Spoiler alert.
It looked like an innocent chocolate factory. But when 5 kids win golden tickets, they didn't realize it was a ticket to death. This summer. I mean, really, Willy Wonka is one of the creepiest game masters of all time. You know what I mean?
For reals, right? Absolutely.
I'm surprised no one, and maybe they haven't, I'm just unaware, but I'm surprised no one's made like a dark Willy Wonka where like it's semi-horror movie and they all actually die.
They have. It's called Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. That scene from the tunnel, are you kidding me? That thing is nightmare fuel.
It really is.
I just could picture like a theme song, though, if someone did it, Sean suggested, where it's like, I've got the golden ticket. And then, like,
You know, like Marilyn Manson would sing it.
I've got the golden ticket.
Have you ever seen Willy Wanker? That's a good movie.
Oh, Superphonic says, wise words from Mike there, starring Rob Schneider. Oh, no.
Oh my god. Rob Schneider is Willy Wonka.
The summer.
Oh,
Rob
man.
Schneider is...
Nah, you'd have to have like Daniel Day-Lewis as Willy Wonka. Like, I drink your chocolate. Yeah, sorry, Ryan doesn't get that. It's a movie reference. My bad.
That was a great joke you just made there that I definitely know. I
You
am
should see there will be blood. You'll get it.
I am so together with this discussion.
I drink your milkshake.
When do I come on After Dark to do a Daniel Day-Lewis definitive ranking?
Favorite Daniel Day-Lewis movie? Go.
I mean, I know that Daniel Day-Lewis played Lincoln, so hey, look at that.
That's true. That movie was a great nap. I'm not gonna lie. I have not been able to get through the entire movie, which sucks because that's like my wheelhouse. Like I love the Civil War era and love Abe Lincoln, and I just cannot do it.
Look, it's Mike O says, it was a great nap. This fall.
You know what the most expensive nap I ever took was? A Dave Matthews concert. It was a $175 nap. Well, actually, it was a $350 nap because I bought a ticket for my girlfriend at the time.
I mean, to be fair, like, Dave doesn't play, like, the most raucous of music, so yeah, I could actually see someone kind of nodding off.
Yeah.
I do like Dave Matthews, but I don't
I
I'd
don't
watch
mind
a
him,
concert.
but live, like a 48-minute song just doesn't need to happen. His concerts are like 6 days long because he just plays these weird instrumental things. You know, they just go and go and go.
There I was, day 5 of the Dave Matthews concert.
Oh.
We still have not found food or shelter, but we are trying. I can't get Rob Schneider out of my head as Willy Wonka. Why is this happening? Help me. Hey, look at that. We won the first game of the day. It's technically
Maybe
not
it's
over.
not-
The ball's still
not
bouncing
over yet.
around. No, they're still playing it, chat. It's still happening. We're on the full screen. There, we finally won the first game of the day. Holy cow. It just wouldn't end. It's Gaming Morning Show. Mike, Sean, and Ryan this morning. It is Thursday, October 14th, 2021. And now 6:24 on the West Coast, 9:24 out in the East, and it's 2:24 for those watching in the UK. A reminder at 7 a.m. Pacific time, so at the top of the hour, it's the kikilowe birthday bash. Go say happy birthday to kikilowe as Kiki's doing a subathon today. It can last as long as 12 hours. It's one of those things where certain benchmarks will extend the stream. Find out more at kikilowe. On Twitch, Aaron Phillips coming up at 7:25 a.m. Pacific time this morning from But Why Though and Nerds Social Club. And at 8:20 a.m. Pacific time, it's GMS Puppet Pals Mad Libs Theater, unless someone can't stay for the whole show.
Sean leaves.
I think we're good though, right?
No. Why
Oh,
put
God.
it at the top if you're never gonna look at
No, it said 7 when I looked earlier, and then I thought you said we could do it today because we could open the package because it's the chaos
We could
show.
Yeah, we can open the package
I
the first hour.
Okay.
My wife has it.
Sean just wants things. He's like, it's fine.
My wife has a job interview, so I'm in charge of the kids this morning.
They can just run themselves. It's fine.
Okay. Well, good luck to Sports Doc wife getting a job today. So, whatever.
Not if I can help it.
Okay. Well, that's a bummer. Let's get the news. Headlines of the day. Find out what's going on in video games. Here's hashtag video game expert Sean.
Good morning. It's Thursday, October 14th.
Yeah, it is.
And this is your gaming morning show, Morning Gaming News. Do you want a PS5?
Whatever.
Yes.
I don't care anymore.
Do you like it when Sony gives some people the opportunity to possibly register to maybe get a chance to maybe buy a PS5 because it's happening again? Yeah, Sony has opened up registrations to have the opportunity to buy a PlayStation 5 in the US. This is from Robert Anderson of IGN. They've done this before, but they have a direct registration system that's going to give those in the US a chance to purchase a PlayStation 5 this holiday season. There's a limited number of consoles available, of course, but if you want to be within a chance to get so, all you need to do is register for an invitation using your email and PlayStation ID. There is a link in the link that we provide. Emails will be sent out starting in November, and if selected, you'll be invited to purchase the console via PlayStation Direct. So there you go. If you want a chance, this is a good way to do it. Buying it directly through PlayStation is pretty hassle-free if you get the opportunity to do so. So there you go. Follow that link. Put in your email. Put in your PlayStation ID. Get the opportunity to possibly have the opportunity to have a chance to possibly buy a PlayStation.
But I don't have a PlayStation ID because I wanted to get a PlayStation so I could get a PlayStation ID.
And then you gotta sign up.
This is bull
PlayStation.com.
cocky.
You have to buy a PlayStation 4
Oh,
and make
gotcha,
a PlayStation
gotcha.
ID. There you go.
The other day.
Yeah, Sony is a bunch of buttholes.
Yeah, Down says they promised this on the first pre-order. It didn't mess up. They did do this. It's just everyone signed up, and then like 20 people got emails to get invited to buy a PlayStation 5. I don't know why they do this. I still think that if you're buying it directly through Sony, they should just have you go on and buy one and then just ship them out in the order that they were purchased. And you might buy one, they're like, all right, it's expected in 4 months, but at least then you know I have one and it's coming. It's just going to be in 4 months. But
We rent games through GameFly, and they had a sale email the other day. So I bought Madden 21 for $2.99 because I figured instead of buying it for $70 or whatever I usually pay for it, and then don't play it, I'd pay $3 and not play it. That's kind of my strategy now with the PS5. Is I'll just wait till I get an email that says they're like $49, and then I'll get one.
You're gonna get an email that says introducing the PlayStation 6. And then you'll be like,
Hey, 2026 gonna be a banger year. I can't wait.
in our next news story of the day, Call of Duty Warzone has deployed or will deploy a new anti-cheat tool coming next month. This is from ONS Good of Polygon. The kernel level anti-cheat system is called Ricochet.
Ooh.
And it's their current effort to root out and remove cheaters from Warzone. Basically, it's a piece of software that's going to monitor other software or applications that attempt to interact with Call of Duty Warzone. The driver reports back to Raven Software, helps the anti-cheat team gather intelligence about cheating and suspicious behavior. It uses machine learning algorithms, which will examine gameplay data to identify suspicious behavior trends and add another layer of security. This is from Activision.
Yeah.
They also say that player reporting will remain a critical element in all anti-cheat measures.
Yeah, whatever.
Cool.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
It's a bunch of poppycock.
It's just
It's interesting that it's expected to roll out right at the same time as the November 5th launch of Call of Duty Vanguard. It's like
It's so weird. I just like that in the thing that says Activision tells players its Ricochet anti-cheat system is not always on. That's how you're gonna fix it. You're just literally gonna turn it on.
maybe it was made by the studio that's doing the newest one, and that's why it's finally in the game. But I'm not terribly critical, but this just feels kind of irrelevant. You know what I mean? Like, it's so far removed from when it needed to show up.
Oh, it's not kind of irrelevant. It's like next level irrelevant.
It just seems odd.
Can't wait for them to roll out the Super Mario Brothers anti-cheat system from the NES system. That'll be great.
Yep. Repurposed Game Genies.
Yeah. There you go. That's the new anti-cheat system. Where you're like, this looks really familiar.
It's got a piece
No.
piece of duct tape across the top, marker written anti-cheat system.
Oh my god.
well, and if you're tired of Warzone and you're looking for other options, I have some bad news for you. The upcoming closed beta for Ubisoft's Ghost Recon Frontlines has been delayed.
Oh no. Why?
This is from Luke Plunkett of Kotaku. His title, his word says, Ubisoft postpones closed beta for Ghost Recon Frontline, the game nobody asked for. Hard hitting. In their Twitter, they said, we have an important message regarding Ghost Recon Frontline's closed test. We've decided it is best to postpone the closed test for Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Frontline. The development team is dedicated to creating the best experience possible. We'll share details on the new date for the closed test as soon as we can. Thank you for your ongoing support. In response, most of the internet said, okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of people who were very heartbroken right now because they, I don't know, couldn't find their crackers or something. And then someone was like, oh yeah, by the way, the closed beta's out. And they're like, oh, that sucks too.
Oh, the closed beta for what?
It's, oh, wow. For the new Call of Duty anti-cheat system?
Couldn't find their crackers?
Yeah, sure. You know, you're looking for your Ritz, and then someone's like, oh yeah, the closed beta's closed. You're like, oh no. What are we waiting for? Does anyone have any peanut butter? You know, like that.
Have you seen my Ritz?
Oh man. Speaking of crackers. Not really, I don't have any.
Is there a
Always
cracker
last
game?
but never least, we finish off
What's the
today's
video
gaming
game?
morning show, morning gaming news with the world-renowned segment within a segment where we take a look at what is out today. We have Doctor Who: The Edge of Reality out on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Switch, and PC. Chasing Static out on PC. The Rift Breaker out on PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, Xbox Series X, Xbox Series S, Xbox One, and PC. Aeon Must Die out on Switch. Waifu Discovered 2 Medieval Fantasy out on Switch. Hex Tones out on Switch. A Little Golf Journey out on Switch. The Sundew out on Switch. Flight of the Animals out on Switch. Bonito Days out on Switch. Red Ronin out on Switch. Zoomania Magic Casual Puzzle out on Switch. Nira out on Switch. Ruin Raiders out on Switch. Mon Amour out on Switch. The Alien Cube out on PC. Henchman Story out on Switch. Evil Tonight out on Switch. Tears of Avia out on Switch. Get Together, a co-op adventure out on PC. Stolen Realm out on PC. Growing Up out on PC and Mac. And for your most prestigious award and video game focused morning shows, your favorite segment within a segment within a segment, today's name of the morning goes to Aliens Drive Me Crazy.
Go figure.
That's for which system?
Switch.
Is the Sundew the follow up to Stardew Valley? Is that the prequel maybe?
Maybe.
Sequel?
Prequel.
Treequel? Nyquil?
I like how you said waifu discovered 2 medieval fantasy, and Mike all of a sudden ordered a Switch. It's weird. Just immediately started clicking buttons.
It's already there.
I also liked Henchman story. This is a story about one henchman.
There's one of them.
Not henchman story, but just single henchman. You'll figure it out.
One of my favorites was Red Ronin.
Bum, 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 bum. Wait, no, that's not it.
That's that's farmers.
Give me that one more time. I need another try at that one.
Red Ronin.
Yum. There it is.
There you go.
There you go. All right. That's the Game and Morning Show Morning Gaming News, and if you missed any ounce of it, perhaps you did, Gray, you walked in the middle of it, you can find it on our Twitter. Just search
Hashtag GMS Morning Gaming News.
that's what you need to do. And congratulations, name of the morning, Aliens Drive Me Crazy. It's a spin-off of a Britney song. You can find it on Switch. So there you go. It is now
I don't think so.
6:36 on the West Coast. Coming up on this edition of the show, we will tell you about a British farmer who spots some white wallaby out in the boot. Also,
We are farmers.
we take you back to Tennessee, which is a very popular place to talk about loose animals. In this case, though, we're going to tell you about a town from the early 1900s that was for sale. But right now, look, it's Mike O. has a story from Tom Metcalf of NBC News. It's about fossils and humans in North America.
So this was supposed to be on GMS After Dark last night, but I'm still learning the timing thing. So we didn't have time to get to it. And this would have made a lot more sense yesterday on Fossil Day. But we're Fossil Day never ends. We come into the next day. I really wish Danny was here because she would be a geeked out about this. Because guess what? Fossil footprints show that humans were in North America more than 21,000 years ago. That's according to Tom Metcalf from the NBC News. David Bustos heard about the ghost tracks when he first went to White Sands National Park in New Mexico to work as a wildlife scientist in 2005. When the ground was wet enough at certain times of the year, the ghostly footprints would appear on the otherwise blank earth, only to disappear again when it dried out. It wasn't until over 10 years later in 2016 that scientists confirmed that the ghost tracks had been made by real people. And it's only now that some of the ancient footprints at White Sands have been dated as the earliest in North America. We'd been suspicious. Oh, yeah, there you go. We'd been suspicious of the age for a while, and so now we finally have that. It's really exciting, Busto said. One of the neat things is that you can see mammoth prints in the layers a meter or so above the human footprints, so that just helps to confirm the whole story. The tracks at one location have been revealed as both the earliest known footprints and the oldest firm evidence of humans anywhere in the Americas, showing that people lived here 21,000 to 23,000 years ago. Several thousand years earlier than scientists once believed, fossilized human footprints have now been found throughout the east of the national park, where the bed of a paleo lake, which is now dry because there's no lake there anymore because it's White Sands, supplies the gypsum-rich earth that is eroded by the wind to create the enormous white dunes for which the region is famous. So that used to be a lake, which is pretty awesome. And it shows that there were people there a lot earlier than believed. And that's just really, really neat to see. That I remember hearing about the ghost footprints, and then as they did some digging, literally, they found that there was all sorts of footprints there, and it literally rewrote history, which is pretty fantastic. And now I just keep saying literally.
Run, Sean, run!
It's crazy. Why is Sean running?
There's footprints.
Oh, because you can't. I don't think. Oh God, Bear Bear's there. That doesn't look like a Bear footprint though.
No, it's way bigger than him.
Yeah, but it's a Bigfoot.
It's funny if Bear lies down and rolls. That's what the spot looks like. It's a human footprint. So, King Gray says, "How do we know it isn't just a dude and their pet elephant?"
I mean, I guess it's plausible from thousands of years ago.
I mean, listen, we've had a bajillion loose animals somewhere, and like some have been zebras in Tennessee, right? So who says
fair
somebody
point.
doesn't have, an elephant in New Mexico?
Just chilling. Just walking around, singing a song.
Oh my gosh.
Walking in a winter.
You said that. I'm scouting Nerd Social Club Twitter feed, getting ready for Aaron Phillips coming up today at 7:25 a.m. Pacific time. There was a Home Alone remake.
Yeah, I
to
saw
Disney
that. I
Plus.
chose not to address it.
And
It
the
looks
consensus,
really bad.
like Aaron said something about like, hey, this will be kind of fun to watch with my kids. And I'm like, okay, fair. I'm not disagreeing with that. But like, why? Why are we doing this? And it was right after another trailer for the Scream remake.
Well, and I thought,
Scream
Okay.
isn't technically a remake. It's just a new installment in the series.
yeah,
Oh, it looked like a remake. It
it's
looked like they
canonical.
even recreated the opening Drew Barrymore scene in the trailer, but it incorporated modern things like text messaging, right? So, okay, I'm wrong on that one, but still.
Well, I thought it was just like some sort of I don't want to say, I mean, not a remake. I thought it was just like a random like group of people were making it, but it's on Disney Plus, and that I don't like that. Yeah, that's that's just weird.
Mike says pass.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to take a hard pass on that one.
All right. Home
But
Alone, Home Again.
You know what I do want to watch? The original Home Alone. So we'll just watch that.
It's true. I like the second one too.
Yeah, the second one's not bad. Especially if you watch the third one, then you go back and you're like, "Whew, man, the second one's amazing."
The second one was a cinematic masterpiece.
We're okay. There we go. Now it works. My controller was unhappy with me.
Good moron to you, Quiet I Am Gaming. It's good to see you. And good moron to you, Humble Whelm, I'm able to say on the air now. It's good to see you both. It is National Dessert Day, so we want to know, what is the ultimate dessert? And listen, I am a dessert expert. As long as there's no nuts in it, it's fine.
I'll keep my nuts out of your dessert. Don't worry.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I'm not a big dessert fan.
Yeah, my wife lives in this like world of like craving things that are savory. I don't understand that world. Like, man, I just need some potato chips. I'm like, I need a cake.
Is that All Star playing? Okay.
It sure was.
From Smash Mouth?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right now, KJ is eating coffee ice cream with a cup of coffee. I crave savory all the time, though. Man.
See, I think coffee would be my dessert of choice, I suppose, because I'm just not. It's good sometimes, but like it's not. Like I don't need dessert. Sushi, more sushi.
Ooh, sushi.
I was gonna get T word B word from lunch, but now I need to go get sushi.
Getting bullied.
Yeah, there's a lot of bullying going on. I'm not a fan.
Oreo pie sounds delicious. I don't know what that is, but I'll eat it.
It's a pie made of Oreos. Duh.
Thank you. Appreciate that. Listen, if it's anything like that Pizookie that has the
What?
the Oreo like sidecar of frosting, I'm on board.
Good try. Sidecar of frosting.
Yeah, it's like this like Oreo, like they
It
try
is
to
again.
mimic like the Oreo filling, but they put it in this bowl and it's like a. Actually, wait, I take that back. When we used to go, that's from BJ's Brewery, which they have lots of locations, but we had one in Eugene, Oregon. We'd go there every Friday and had a waitress and all this stuff. And we got to the point where every time I'd order an Oreo Pizookie, I got a like side bowl of the filling stuff as opposed to just like the scoop that comes on top of the cookie because I loved it so much. It was so yummy.
Okay.
It's delicious. It was like a dark chocolate chip cookie with Oreo filling. It was great.
Nope. Swing and a miss. Oh,
Nice shot.
yeah.
I mean, I like a good apple pie. We talked about that a little bit yesterday. Or recently. I mean, it's a food topic, so we probably talked about it
Multiple
yesterday.
times every week.
Yeah. I mean, yellow cake with chocolate frosting is my favorite cake. I mean, Hefty Wife makes this thing called apple pizza, which is basically like a pizza sized and like I don't know. It's like it's like the height of pizza, if you will, but it's like an apple pie and it's delicious.
The height of pizza?
Yeah, like it's not much taller than like
So it's flat.
yeah, like a flat apple pie. Because it's not like a Chicago deep dish pizza, right? Which Mike is a big fan of.
It's not a pizza. It's a pie.
There you go. So it's like traditional pizza versus, you know, pizza pie. Nice shot.
Kabloozies. I like pumpkin pie. I guess that's about all.
Cheesecake's pretty yummy.
Ooh, cheesecake. Yeah, yeah.
Milkshakes
I'll take
are
some
pretty good.
cheesecake.
Pumpkin cheesecake milkshakes are pretty yummy.
Yee.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound appetizing in the least.
It's the cream cheese on fruit pizza, KJ, that I'm not a big fan of.
Huh?
Like cream cheese frostings are my least favorite kind of frosting.
Really? I love cream cheese frosting. Wow, that guy
Nice
whiffed
work.
hard.
The goalie, yeah.
What? Yeah, he's
Brian
just
just
like,
slowly rolls it past two people.
It was so slow that the goalie was like, "I'm gonna, oh no!"
I got it, I got it, I got it. I don't got it.
Been there before.
Can't jump high enough. Well, that was fun.
So we're driving home. We had to finally go pick up the car yesterday. The car is back in our possession. And we're driving home at like 8 something at night. And my son's recapping his day, including what he ate for lunch. And he brings up, he's like, "But I still don't like that strawberry thing you gave me," which was like his like second lunch of his career. My wife had put strawberry cream cheese in a bagel, and he like despised it, like to the point where he had to have the teacher let him go get hot lunch because he was not going to eat the damn thing. And he brought it up. He's like, "I still don't like that strawberry thing you gave me." It's like, dude, that was like 3 weeks ago. Like, get over it, you know? He's like, he still
He wants
hurt.
to make sure it doesn't come back.
Still hurt.
I can respect that. Dang it. Was that a save?
I mean, I hit it right at the goal and he kept it from going in. What would
I
you want?
guess.
I thought I heard the person say a lovely header, and I was like, how do they determine what's a header in Rocket League? You have to hit it with the very
Where's
front
the head of
bumper,
the
or
car?
is it just if you just use the hood? Like,
It blew me up. I was gonna hit it into the goal.
No, I missed. Shite.
we got birthdays this day in gaming history coming up next. Tuxedo pie, chocolate cookie, the cookie part of an Oreo. I'm on board already. Base cream cheesecake, milk chocolate mousse covered in dark chocolate ganache.
It was going in.
Oh, I missed.
Nice shot, Sean.
Yay!
We're cracked. 6:49 West Coast time. It is 9:49 out on the east. It is 2:49 for those watching GMS in the afternoon. I couldn't help but think of you when I saw "Be Bald and Be Free" or "Be Bald and Free Day" because I just thought of that clip. Breaking news.
I'm
Well,
bald.
He's wearing a hat, so Who knows what's
I
on
am, I am wearing a hat.
Maybe
under
he
the
didn't think it. Maybe he knew it was Be Bald and Free Day.
I'm gonna be totally honest. The thought really crossed my mind.
Just
It's
wait until hour number
Diego,
2.
the
Then I remembered
gaming
how
morning lizard.
upset Megan was.
Ba-dum-bum.
Oh, it wasn't us. It wasn't because we were
No,
upset.
no,
It's 'cause
it
of
was
Meg.
It was Megan.
Bob said
Yeah.
hi to your lizard, by the way.
That was great. Do it again. Do it again. Do it again.
It's
Again, Bob.
Diego, the gaming morning lizard. Ba-dum-bum.
Let's
You like it?
it's before birthdays. Since Sean does have to run after this hour, let's take a look.
What's in the box?
It's Mike's package.
What's in my box?
I'm gonna cut open Mike's package.
Oh. Can guarantee I don't have any kids after that.
Snip, 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 snip.
All right. This was from Christmas, correct?
Yeah, it's from it's your Christmas present from 2020.
Man, shipping has been ridiculous. I mean,
I shipped it on December 8th.
at this point, Superphonics Burger from the UK. From the UK. Should be here soon, so. Lean as far to your left as you can again, Sean. Okay.
Where did your face go?
What's in the box?
Oof, this is very taped down. You really worked the sides of this thing.
Heck yeah, I did. I don't want it to pop open. That'd be terrible. Oh, they said it had been delivered? Man,
Super thinks
Horrible.
it was Porch Pirates.
man. I mean, it was probably a bear.
In Tennessee, even though I live in Oregon.
I'm saying.
All right, this is Mike's package cut open. You want to see the inside of Mike's package?
What's in the box?
That's what the inside of Mike's package looks like.
White.
It's just very white.
It's
Oh, there we
squishy.
go. I feel like on the Twitch stream, it's a lot better.
It's squishy.
Just please, just
I like
keep
how Mike
poking.
referred chat to the Twitch stream. Hopefully you're watching us on the stream, as opposed to in the Discord. All right, here we go. Oh, we got little homemade GMS stickers in here. All right.
Morning lizard.
This is a
Gray wants
callback.
to know what. Gray wants to know what Mike's package smells like.
Oh, sure.
Sweat and donkeys.
Really gotta get my nose into Mike's package.
So yeah, this is at the time that I packaged these.
You won't believe
the
how relevant
content
this was
made-
10
made
months ago.
sense.
Mike has a whole bunch of stickers. Monsters and Friends.
Yeah, a bunch of swag, as they call it.
We'll chat again soon with a Look It's Mike O avatar. An actual Monsters and Friends. A decal.
Yeah, look at that.
Nice work. Okay.
Your kids will love the stickers, I'm sure, when they put it on your car window.
We literally have a Monsters and Friends mug in here.
Yep.
It's kind of like that camping. That
Yep,
tin.
that's exactly what
nice.
it is. Yeah.
I'll use that.
And then this is the part that, man, you should have saw the show 10 months ago. Man, it was a
Yeah.
hoot.
We'll have to find.
Diet Sunkissed.
Nice.
Does anyone remember how we started talking about Diet Sunkissed?
Nope. Not at all.
I think we did a top 10 list that was soda related.
The top 10
I don't.
like
I don't
diet
think
sodas.
it was even that though.
Oh, it
I
was
think
the,
it was like
it's
a-
the most caffeinated diet sodas, and this is the most
Yeah.
caffeinated one. Yeah. It even has Happy Holiday like Monsters and Friends packaging.
Yep.
Happy Halloween. There's one more in here. Is it identical? Because if this is identical, Mike, I can.
It's identical.
Okay.
There's one for Sean, one for you.
Sean, I'm gonna take it over to you so you can act surprised. Okay, don't tell Sean.
Okay.
There you go. That's what's in the box.
Nice. Nice. I'm excited for the stickers. I can put those on my water bottle.
Gaming morning lizard.
Bum, bum, bum.
yeah.
It's catchy, isn't it?
Maybe we'll talk about something else really soon, and then next year at some point I can send it to you, and then we can
Sean, what we
try
need
and
to do
remember what's happening.
in December is we need to start thinking about what we want next October and just plant that seed.
Oh my goodness. Boy.
Diego, the gaming morning show Thorny Dragon.
All right, let's do this day in gaming history and birthdays. If you have a birthday to celebrate with us, we would like to celebrate with you. It's kikilowe's birthday today.
Woo!
Kikilowe.
Kiki birthday.
Birthday bash gets underway in about 5 minutes from now. Kiki, you've been huge in my life. Thank you so much for all you've done the last year. To kikilowe, it's your birthday song. It isn't very long.
Doot, doot. Birthday ho.
Birthday what? Yep. Hope you charge into next year with your battle cry. It'll be a lot of fun. Happy birthday, Kiki, for sure. Shout out to kikilowe. Again, check out the birthday bash subathon going on today. Could be up to 12 hours starting in about 5 minutes. Other birthdays today. Singer Karyn White has a birthday today, 56 years old. American singer, popular during the late 1980s, early 1990s, known for things like Secret Rendezvous and The Way That You Love Me. Also had a #1 hit as Romantic. Romantic was #1 hit.
Like the Backstreet Boys, the way that you love me.
I don't think that was it, but I could be completely wrong.
All right.
TV's Stephen A. Smith of ESPN's First Take is 54 today.
That guy's the worst.
He is an outstanding TV personality because he can get you fired up and make you want to come back and watch.
He's also a huge racist. He's made some very terrible comments about people of other ethnicities. Not a good guy. But you're right. He has a good TV personality. He makes you. People talk about him. Like there's no whatever.
Singer Usher is 43 today. Usher is 43.
He hosted some music awards this year. How about that?
Was that the Cleveland.com? Fun fact.
Yep. Sure was.
Nice.
At least they tell us which awards it is. I'm not going to
Yeah,
tell
right.
you the people, though. But you'll have to do your own research.
Actress Skyler Shaye is 39.
Yeah.
Nope, 35. There we go.
Oh, good God.
Really honed in on that one. Skyler Shaye, 35.
Great.
First try.
Great. She was nominated for a Razzie for Worst Actress for her role in Bratz. Oh, gosh.
Jay Pharoah, actor comedian, is 34.
Okay. Getting better.
Mm-hmm.
He's he went to Virginia Commonwealth. Look at that. VCU. Go whatever your name is. Go Commonwealthers.
No,
Commonwealthers.
Yeah, Commonwealthers.
Uh,
I like the Patriots or the Pirates or the something.
Actor Mekai Curtis is 21, played Paul in Alexander in the Terrible, Horrible, Good, Very Bad Day. Also is Felix in Girl Meets World.
Oh.
Actress Rowan Blanchard turns 20.
Oh. She
Can
related
currently
to
be seen on the Snowpiercer TV series.
Great. She's on a show, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Go figure.
I watched Austin Attack the other day play Snowpiercer. It's a game.
I don't think. What? Oh, Frostpunk. She was playing Frostpunk.
Yeah, Snowpiercer.
Man, I was really confused.
Hey, Sean, actor Greg Evigan, something like that, from My Two Dads and BJ and the Bear is
Oh,
68
boy.
today. Is that someone that Bear knows?
Do you know BJ?
Oh gosh.
He likes their giant cookies.
Oreo Pazookies.
Sounds
Right,
like
Bear.
the name of an adult film in the 70s. BJ and the Bear. Says TV personality Arlene Sorkin from America's Funniest People is 66. Was that the show with Dave Coulier?
I think so.
Was she like the host?
Maybe.
Yeah. It's John Cena's birthday. He's 51. I don't know who that is. He was in Homicide: Life in the Street.
Lori Petty, who played Kit in A League of Their Own, is 58 today.
Yeah. Let's see. Natalie Maines of the. Oh, now this one. So it was the Fiddlist's birthday the other day. Now it's the singer of the Dixie Chicks was 47. But now they're just the Chicks. Yeah.
Someone tell Cleveland.com.
Oh. Yeah. And it's Stacy Keibler's 42nd birthday. Wrestling. See, it says TV personality dancing with us. No, she's from wrestling. Don't take that away from us. And the best Bond, Roger Moore. It's his birthday. Where'd you go, Roger Moore? Unfortunately, he's dead. Think they have birthday parties in heaven? Sorry. It's Ralph Lauren's birthday. He's 82. He's not dead, surprisingly.
Neat.
The VCU Rams, by the way.
Oh, okay.
We'll ram it in there.
Rodney the Ram is their mascot.
Like, actually? Yep. That's awesome.
Honestly, yeah, I can't find any TV shows that Stacy's been in.
Nope.
I mean, like has had the guest or spot appearances in like sitcoms and stuff, but when I saw TV personality, I was like, it's got to be that like Stacy hosts like a show or something now, because that's usually where TV personality comes from. But yeah, I don't see it.
Yep. Maybe the guy who writes this has like a hatred for wrestling, and he's like, no, I'm not gonna put that on there. No.
This day in gaming history, 1999, Sega released the Dreamcast for those in the UK and Europe. I like how KPulse.com was like, in the UK and also the rest of Europe. Like, it just was in Europe, right? 2003, that would be like K. Paulson being like, Dreamcast was released in the United States and Oregon. I mean, not exactly. No, it'd be like in North America and the United States. That would be a more equal analogy.
True. Yeah, no, that's
2003, Sony released Jack 2 for PlayStation 2. Same year, Batman: Rise of Sin Tzu came out from Ubisoft. Don't call me Ubisoft. Do you remember the snowboarding game SSX 3? Mm-hmm. Well, SSX, it was a series, but yeah. The third edition came out this day in 2003.
Crazy.
We've been talking a lot about Dead Space. That was originally released this day in 2008 for PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360. The same year, THQ put out Saints Row 2 for PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360.
Man, I miss my Xbox 360.
You got rid of your Series X, though, right?
Hell yeah, I did. Best thing I ever did.
We'll miss it.
You want to sign up for the possible opportunity to possibly buy a maybe PlayStation 5?
I wanted to, but they ruined it. I just want to buy a thing.
What's the born-on date on the Sunkissed?
See, when I was sending it, Megan was like, "Is that still gonna is it just gonna be flat?" But it's not open, right?
Yeah, it should be fine.
I mean, but is it at the peak of... I mean, this is an orange drink. I mean, when did they pick these oranges?
Yesterday. They haven't been in the box since November.
I mean, joke's on Mike. We get 10 cents for returning this bottle, so we made money.
You're welcome. You're welcome. That's the present right there.
Sucker.
Yeah.
All right, coming up next hour, we'll talk to Aaron Phillips from Nerds Social Club and But Why Though, and also sports.
Sports.
That's on the way. Sean has to go, so whoever was looking forward to Puppet Pals, me, that's not happening today. So do that later.
Beep boop 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 beep boop. Ding.
Beep bop boop, beep boop bop, beep boop beep.
You and Bob are having a beeps off. We'll come back with more. Thanks for being here. Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, and at gamingmorningshow.tv.
I'm not about this at all, but I'm really scared. Feel like I've never felt before. Gonna miss it. Follow me again. Why can't I resist the gravity of love? I'm not enough, I swear. It's just like you make me so but still I
Hi, I'm Bob from Gaming Morning Show. You know, the voice from the box. As the proud owner of an amazing voice, I, like many of you, am familiar with the amazing voice of our friend Austin Attack. Her very popular music is available as a points redemption on her stream at twitch.tv/AustinAttack12. However, it is Austin's sound effects that are the real hidden gem. So today, we are offering you the greatest sound effects ever created by Austin Attack. Previously, these individual sound effects were only available for easy in-home playback by searching hours of VODs. But now, thanks to GMS, you can listen to these one-of-a-kind sound effects with our special edition 16 CD, 35 cassette tape, 1 Laserdisc set. For the first time, you can own Austin saying, "Beach."
Beach?
Plus, who can forget Austin makes a car
What
noise?
sound do cars make? Vroom, vroom.
Or that time that Austin tried to make the noise a dodgeball makes?
And then like a ball, like, like.
No.
I was trying to make like a dodgeball sound.
And if you order now, we'll include the best of Grimm sound effects at no additional charge.
Oh yeah.
Hi, Grimm. Get the best of Austin Attack's special effects collection by sharing random cat pictures in our Discord. Please keep in mind this collection is fictitious, and you'll never actually receive anything, except our love. And isn't that better anyway? Order your collection. Austin Attack. Songs for the beach.
Beach.
By calling 555, put it on a pancake, or visit our website, gamingmorningshow.tv. Our fulfillment department is standing by, which means you'll probably never see anything. They're so fired. Put it on a pancake. Coming up on Gaming Morning Show. Today's interview and sports. Find GMS on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and gamingmorningshow.tv. And join our Discord. Go to GMS.watch and click on where to find GMS. Time for hour number 2. Right now.
Morning, gamer. Thanks for being here. It's Gaming Morning Show. On Thursday, October 14th, 2021, we got Aaron Phillips coming up from Nerd Social Club. And But Why Though? That is in about 10 minutes. From now, we're going to talk about What If and Ted Lasso. I might even bring up these Home Alone trailers and Scream and all these. I don't know. Like, listen, Mike has a point, right? I don't watch enough movies. I can't be the one who's like, oh, all these remakes. Right? Because I don't watch enough movies.
Yeah, you'd have to watch movies to be able to go or whatever.
Be so frustrated. But you do watch movies. Many of them are Marvel. I heard yesterday on GMS After Dark that you've watched every Marvel movie except one at least 3 times.
Yes.
What was the one that you haven't? Do you remember?
No.
I remember you saying it. I just can't remember which one. Listen, yesterday you and Digital Doc Games went through a entire list of Marvel movies, 27 deep, right? So
Yeah.
and you did that for like 90 minutes.
Oh, I not remember. Hold on. Let me. I gotta.
Oh, sorry, I did that thing where now you have to figure it out. My bad. You all did a great job. It was a really entertaining show. How long did it take you to do the final 15? Because I know you were up against the clock. Did you guys have to rush through those at the end?
No. So a lot of our answers weren't super far up on the front end, so we were able to kind of touch base on a lot of that stuff simultaneously. So whereas on the back end, Digital Doc had some nonsense answers, so it took a little longer. But in the movies, Doctor Strange, I haven't seen that.
Oh, that was right. Yeah, you didn't really like Doctor Strange.
No,
The character.
Yeah. And the movie, I didn't really like the movie either. It wasn't terrible, but
Get wrecked, Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
That was Cumberbatch, right?
Benedict Cumberbatch.
It is dessert day, which again I was surprised to find out and learn that you actually aren't a big dessert person.
It's because I'm fat, Ryan.
No, I just
kidding.
assume
Just
everybody.
kidding. No,
I
it's not.
assume everybody likes dessert.
I could do without it. I mean, it's good, but it's just me.
So if you're craving something, last night, right? You're up till 4 a.m. watching Alice in Borderlands, right?
Yep.
Right. And so you're like, I'm craving a snack. What do you go for?
Cheese.
Cheese?
Yeah.
Cheese is delicious.
I have a cheese problem.
Cheese is
Hey,
delicious.
we're playing with Habs forever, isn't that? I think it's a hockey reference.
Yeah, Canadians.
Yeah. No, I don't know. I'm not a big sweets guy. I mean, I don't not like them. I don't. If it's there, I'll eat it. You know, sometimes. But like, if you put a pumpkin pie or a cheesecake in front of me, I'm gonna eat it. Don't get me wrong. I will devour the holy bejeezies out of that. But
I love dessert. Yeah, I mean,
I
like,
don't say like, what's for dessert? Okay.
chocolate chip cookies, any cookie really, cakes, pies. I'm on board for it. I love breakfast dessert, like a good coffee cake. No, it's supposed to be like a breakfast meal, but it's really just breakfast dessert, and it's delicious.
Which I never understood the whole premise of like a coffee cake for breakfast. Like, I just like coffee cake in general. You know, like it's good.
Coffee cake's so good. Anything with like brown sugar, I'm a big fan of.
Yeah, brown. Ooh, You ever make like carrots where you cook them? And you put some brown sugar in there.
No, but that sounds delightful.
It's just amazing.
Scott Chick says, I do a pretty decent white chocolate and raspberry cheesecake.
That guy is carrying the ball. Haha, sucker! Look at me, I can carry the ball, but I can't score. Do a decent white chocolate and raspberry cheesecake.
Which I want to say you brought up during like a cheesecake day that we talked about, or, you know.
Cheesecake is my favorite.
That's so coincidental because it's my least favorite type of cake. I like cake.
That's fair.
But you know,
You
that
like
goes
what?
back to cream cheese, right?
Did you say cute cake?
No, cake.
Oh, I thought you said you like cute cake, and I was like, well, what do you define as cute cake?
It has to be very adorable.
It's gotta be pink with sprinkles. Yeah, no, and I get it. If you don't like cream cheese, obviously, you're not gonna like cheesecake.
I mean, I like cheesecake. It's better than cream cheese. I just don't like. Yeah, like I don't crave it.
That's fair. I'll give it to you, I guess. But no, I mean, I don't. But again, like I don't crave anything really. Like, mine's right now, I'm craving some T word, B word. Holy moly!
Like you just said, I don't really crave things, and then you're like, but I'm really craving some T word. Do you want some Diet Sunkissed?
Absolutely not.
Because I got some of that from a secret admirer.
You sure do. Hopefully, it should still be good.
I mean,
right? I don't think soda goes bad.
I mean, soda can get flatter than when it's
Yeah.
first bottled, but it won't be bad.
I mean, you should just save it as a collector's item. That's what I'm just so in 20 years you can sell it on eBay for $1,000 or something.
We got the last Diet Sunkissed ever.
Last Diet Sunkissed ever created, except for all the other ones in Indiana, because everyone loves diet soda here. Because that's healthy for you, or something.
It's healthier.
Sure.
I just love that we found a list about the most caffeinated diet sodas. That's how this whole thing began.
Oh, I missed it. I don't know why I can't like square up to the ball. Like it's just not. It doesn't. Oh, and that's the inside of the goal. Okay, that's not helpful.
It's all right. We just started playing this game, Mike, so we'll figure it out.
Yeah, someday. Maybe my depth perception is wrong. Just for this, though. It's fine with everything else.
Everything else.
It's just not good in this.
Maybe your sense is too high.
Gotcha.
Gotta
I don't know
lower
what
that
that means.
sense. I don't know. I always hear it said in first-person shooters, so. Oh, no. Nice save.
Ah!
You squared up to the ball that time.
Oh, okay. Now it went up in the air. Now it's not in the air. That guy stole my juice. Nope. Okay, come back.
Please come back.
Baby, come back. Baby, come back to me. And I love you, but I just can't score without you.
Bum, bum.
Okay, why is it no? Come, I'm down here. Nope. Okay. Oh, see, and they're just right by it.
You make it every Christmas, Scott Chick? You should make it every day.
I hear in November it's chocolate and raspberry cheesecake month. So you have to make it every day.
Every day.
Yeah, it's like Inktober, except not. It's chocolate and raspberry cheesecake Vember. Yeah, it's a legitimate thing. I promise.
I do like, because Scott Chick said, don't trust me with the turkey. I do like the fact that for our Thanksgiving get-togethers, Sean's in charge of the meat. And so we'll go out.
He has the meat.
Yeah, we'll go out to the deck, Sean's big deck,
Yeah,
and sneak tastes of Sean's meat. So.
Wow, we won. Look at that.
We're cracked, chat. We're cracked. Look at that. We're nuts. Get wrecked, noobs.
I think that Habs guy is from England.
From the UK?
Doo-doo-doo.
It's 6 last hour. 7:21 now. 10:21 out on the East Coast. I like how we get a close-up of the Gaming Morning Lizard.
Yeah, he really wants to come out and play until you get him out, and then he's like, I don't want to be here anymore.
It's Diego, the Gaming Morning Lizard. Ba-dum-bum.
10:21 out East, 3:21 for those watching in the UK. We have Aaron Phillips coming up very shortly. Let's talk about this story out of Tennessee, and it's not a bear.
Tennessee.
Yeah,
It's a great song.
Not yet.
Duncan Coast versus Starbucks Coast.
Kate Zaid. Honorary
Duncan
Starbucks Coast member.
Okay. Yeah, if you do you enjoy the show Schitt's Creek? If you do, this may sound familiar to you. Would you like to own a town, like a whole town? Well, according to Hannah McDonald from News Channel 5 in Nashville, Water Valley, town straight out of the early 1900s, is for sale in Tennessee for a mere $725,000.
Jeez.
You could own a historic Tennessee town, or at least several buildings in the heart of one. The tiny town of Water Valley in Maury County has been listed for sale. Real estate broker Krista Swartz represents the current owners. The sellers would really hope that whoever gets it wouldn't knock down any of the buildings that are here, Swartz said. Yes, it needs help, but they're hoping it can be something a bit Leiper's Forkish.
I'm sorry, what?
Town. Yeah, I guess it's another town. Perhaps a destination for antiques, music venue, or have your weddings here. The 4 owners are relatives who care deeply about the 7 acres, yet for different reasons are needing to move on. They had dreams that just weren't able to bring to reality, Swartz said. 4 stores in 7 years ago from the early 1900s, a barn, a residence, and a creek are on the market for $725K. I think this is very much a steal for someone who has more money to invest in it to make it what it should be. This is an incredible bargain, Swartz said. Excuse me. They are looking for a buyer who will preserve the properties that line Water Valley Road, and really kind of appreciate and restore it as much as possible. It is something that's thriving and has as much future as it has past. Swartz said it would really strip this from the reality of the history and make it more of a stage rather than something we preserve as the history of Tennessee. Swartz said. So what? This lady makes no sense. So here's the deal, right? So this town is for sale, and by town, it's a 7-acre little area of land that's got a couple buildings and stores. If I had the money, I would totally buy this and turn it into a wedding venue. Like, can you imagine, like, rent out this whole town for your wedding? Like, you do it up, you build like a really nice barn where the wedding can happen in there. You have the stores that have like food and some other cool little things. It would be fantastic, right? But these people are talking about like, oh yeah, forget the history. Let's just make it so you can get money. That's great. And so somebody's gonna do it, right? Someone's probably gonna swoop in and buy this. One of the interesting things the article said though is there's a bunch of homes around here that are like 2 and 3 times the amount for sale. So there was a house not far away that was $1.25 million. So forget that house, get the whole dang town.
I was gonna say the house is
Buy a
included
town
in the
and you're good
sale,
to go.
but that's a comp. It's a comp.
That's it. That's crazy, right?
All right, Kate Zaid, buy this. This is the Streamers Village location. Everything's moving now to Tennessee.
Well, it's
Water.
only 7 acres, so.
Nah, this is very small. Streamers Village. Aaron Phillips next from But Why Though Gaming Morning Show. Gaming Morning Show continues, and it is our weekly check-in with someone from But Why Though. You can find out more about But Why Though at butwhythoughpodcast.com. And today, it is the one, the only Aaron Phillips, host of Nerd Social Club and more. Thank you, Aaron, for taking the time to join us. Good moron to you.
Good moron. How are you, fella?
It's been a while. I looked back at the notes. You haven't had you on since July, so man, it's far too long. But exciting to have you on because we get a chance to talk about a special event that But Why Though the entire community is doing over the course of October, and that is for St. Jude charity. Describe what you're working on at But Why Though.
So all of the podcasts have grouped together, and obviously we're just trying to raise money by doing some silly things. I think there is anything from making myself and the editor-in-chief, Kate, eat these Bean Boozled, that they're either a nice jelly bean or a disgusting jelly bean. And so far, I'm about 75% disgusting jelly beans that I've had. Stink Bug was the worst. It was, vile. And my kids are actually joining me because they think it's fun to do. But I did feel bad when my son got canned dog food. He wasn't happy.
That's so gross.
He volunteered. I did not ask him to do it. He volunteered. But yeah, so you can. I forget, one of the ones I've put up a double challenge is you can contribute money, and I'll let my kids shoot me for 30 seconds with Nerf guns. So that's up. I've put that video up on my Twitter feed, and it's actually really, really funny. I think you can Into the Spider-Cast, you can get them to do a dramatic reading of a comics panel for Spider-Man. You can contribute and have Kate feed her dog a treat, give Leia a treat, and there's a couple of other things on it. I think there's a spicy chip challenge as well. I believe one of the podcasters doing that.
That's gross. I'm not gonna lie.
It's for the kids, man. It's all for the kids.
That's fair. It's for the kids and the content, right? You get a little column A, little column B, but mostly the youngins. So we're gonna take a little switch away from the gross and go into the great. So Ted Lasso wrapped up here pretty recently. What are your thoughts on the Ted Lasso series? What do you think?
I'm such a sucker for the show. I really like it. I mean, the finale was quite surprising. I think some people had kind of forecasted some of the direction it had been heading. I know it's caused a bit of controversy with the character, and it's just because, Nate's such a lovable character as well. Like, everyone really enjoyed his arc from season 1. So, to see that heel turn in season 2 has been, kind of shocking. But I mean, overall, I just love the show, and I think season 1 was such a revelation. It just caught everyone off guard, and like it came out of nowhere, really. And everyone was kind of talking about it. And the thing that surprised me most, that I'm a huge soccer fan, football fan, and people who don't like the sport or just don't like sports in general still find a way to love this show because it's about the characters, it's about the people, and I think that's what's really grabbed me. It's how affectionately people have taken it in.
Jason Sudeikis is so great. He's just
Oh.
he plays that perfectly. Kind of sticking along the lines with Ted Lasso and Apple TV Plus. What are your thoughts on that? So I've given it a try. I tried to watch C with Jason Momoa, and I couldn't make it past the first episode. Maybe I'll go back and try it again. I don't know. But what are your thoughts on the Apple TV Plus as a whole?
So I actually am a big advocate for Apple TV Plus. I think it's got some great content. It's not quite obviously a Netflix or maybe. I mean, I think it doesn't hit the same levels as Disney Plus just because of Marvel and Star Wars, but they are putting out content about the same speed. But there are some great shows. For All Mankind is an alternative history show where the premise is the Russians land on the moon first, and it's kind of like the catalyst. What happens from there on out, and it's really interesting because they interweave actual history, with this alternative history, and it's just a really good show. It's the funding's great for it. Joel Kinnaman's fantastic. Really recommend that one. Anyone who's a big gamer would love Mythic Quest. Mythic Quest is it's almost like The Office, but video game company. It's this huge like multiplayer cross-platform game. And it just kind of shows the interworkings of The Office and all the characters in there. But it's from the guys who did Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Very good show. Yeah.
It is a good show.
I was going to say, and there's plenty more. The morning show. I think the morning show catches people off guard. It's really intense. It kind of goes straight into it, and it kind of seems to parallel some of the stuff I think that was going on in actual events with the Today Show. One of the morning show hosts gets fired for sexual misconduct and harassment and things like that. So, but it's fantastic. It's a really gripping, good show. And there's more coming out. I mean, you've had Foundation just started, which is an adaptation of Isaac Asimov's book from the 40s and 50s. You've got a new one coming out with called Invasion, which looks very promising. So yeah, it's got a lot of good shows. It's C I wasn't particularly fussed on, to be honest, but I think if you look beyond that, there are some great shows in there.
I just thought the premise of that show was a little ridiculous after the first episode, and I was like, okay, cool, a bunch of blind people kind of fighting each other. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Pretty
really
sure I
stand
figured
up,
out like the punchline of it, like the whole thing after the first episode, and I was like, eh. So before we let you go, like I said before, coming off the heels of last night on GMS After Dark, we had our great Marvel movie debate where we counted down from 27 to number 1 with all the shows and whatever. We didn't count What If because it has no real bounds on the actual MCU, but it encompasses the MCU. And I know you had apologized for not putting out as much Nerd Social Club stuff lately, and that's totally fine. But on your last episode, you touched on What If. So my thoughts. So two-part question. One, what were your thoughts on the last episode? And second, what just the show as a whole? What did you think about it?
I really liked the finale. I really like the whole premise of the show. I mean, I'm a big comics fan as well. So kind of seeing that, version of the MCU taken in different directions was kind of exciting for me. I don't think all the episodes quite landed as quite like I wanted, but some of them I thought were fantastic. Some of them, I think the first 3 or 4 episodes I was really, gripped by. I loved it. The animation style was a lot of good fun. And I mean, we got to see some of the characters like Peggy Carter. Like, people have been screaming out for more Peggy Carter. I know Agent Carter was a great show, but it got mixed up in the whole Marvel TV, Marvel Studios, duel. So it kind of got lost in the shuffle a little there. But, I really liked the show. I thought the finale was strong. I love that take on Ultron because I think we just didn't get enough Ultron. I think early on with the MCU, we had some villainous characters were just kind of thrown in and then defeated and just kind of thrown off to the side. I think the MCU Yeah, the MCU's gotten a better idea now of what to do with the villains, how to make them more of a threat and have them long lasting and, really seem a bit more intimidating, Thanos, etc. And I think Ultron just kind of got thrown in and tossed to the side rather quickly. So to have him brought back was fantastic. It was a little somber because you had, obviously the inclusion of Chadwick Boseman, and it was such a fun way of seeing his character reinvented. But obviously, that was his last contribution to Marvel, so that was quite sad to see. But yeah, on the whole, I thought the finale was really strong. I think the Watcher's a fantastic character, and I'm glad people are seeing that inclusion of him, because I think that will have big implications on possible future interpretations of him to come. I think eventually we could get more Uatu in the live action Marvel. So
you can find Nerd Social Club and more content from But Why Though, of course, at butwhythoughpodcast.com. But Aaron, for those who want to follow you specifically, where can they find the best way to connect with you on social media?
You can find me. I'm usually posting quite a lot on Twitter. I do some stuff on Instagram as well. So I am at British CPA. You can find the podcast at Nerds Social Club, and that is on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram as well.
And be sure to help support the St. Jude charity drive that But Why Though is doing, and let's get Aaron to eat some more Bean Boozles or do some other odd things.
I want to finish the box. That's my goal. I mean, I don't want to finish the box, but I'd like to raise the money so I can finish the box.
Aaron, absolute pleasure. Thanks so much for taking the time to
Thanks
join
so
us
much,
today.
Aaron.
Thanks, gents.
Absolutely. Nerd Social Club. And like Aaron said, and you mentioned this, Mike, in the follow-up question, is they haven't had an episode just for a couple of weeks, but they're going to add more, I'm sure, in the coming weeks.
Yeah.
And it's a really fun podcast to listen to, even for someone like me who's not a huge, comic books fan, those kind of things. It's definitely a worthwhile listen. So be sure to check it out. ButWhyThoughPodcast.com.
It's entertaining at the very least of it. So
yeah. Aaron at a British CPA on Twitter, and he was the one, it was Nerd Social Club specifically, that I saw all these Home Alone Scream trailers on. Obviously didn't have time to bring that up today, but definitely worth checking out to see what we were talking about earlier in the show. Thank you, Mike. Yeah,
kind of Marvel hijacked that one, but it's okay. It's okay because that's what we do.
Yeah, and yesterday on GMS After Dark, you and Digital Doc Games had a spicy Bean Boozle quality show, going back ranking Marvel movies. If you missed that, you can check out the VOD on our YouTube page and join us each week on Wednesdays at 4:45 p.m. Pacific time for more GMS After Dark with Look It's My Go. Quiet.
Yeah.
You can blame it all on me! Exclamation point. All right, Quiet, it's your fault.
What are we blaming on?
Wow.
Quiet. All right.
We got your back. Yeah, I like St. Jude Charity Drive, and I like the fact that it's kind of a community-wide event, right?
Yeah.
But what I like about But Why Though is it's not just one show, right? It's this collection of contributors from a wide variety of perspectives coming together and putting out content. And so if you've never been to the website, be sure to check it out. It's at butwhythoughpodcast.com.
Absolutely.
Right now, 7:38. Welcome and good moron to you, Nintendo nerds.
Top of the moron.
The formerly known Nintendo nerds. It's, hey, it's Brendan_TTV. Ted Lasso's a great show. Morning gamers. I have not seen Ted Lasso. I've had 487,000 people tell me I need to watch it.
I've watched the first episode, and I really, really want to watch more. I'm just not paying for another streaming service. So unless there are alternative means of me to watch it, which there are, but it's just not worth really digging in sometimes. It's the victim, again, right? It's the victim of there's too many streaming services.
Everyone's too damn successful, damn it.
Well, I mean, sure, we can say people are successful, but it still sucks because it's like, what do you do? How do you
pick and choose? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have the money. I mean, my wife and I constantly argue about, because I just started Netflix again last month, and Megan's like, "Why did you do that?" Like, because I want to watch it.
I actually do pay for Apple TV because of Morning Show. I can't remember if it's The Morning Show or The Morning Show, but I wanted to see that, and here's why: is I felt like it was like, okay, Newsroom went away too fast. This will give me Newsroom back. and it was definitely not the same. But I'm excited for the upcoming season. So
It's not Aaron Sorkin, so
exactly. Well, no, I knew that, but I was hoping that it would give me like some of the things I liked about Newsroom. But Newsroom was better. I miss Newsroom. Rip. Brendan says, yes, you in particular, Ryan, I'm telling you would love Ted Lasso. I'm in the same boat, not going to pay for Apple TV. My parents gave me their password to watch it. You could always just pay for 1 month.
then I find more things. It's
It's a rabbit hole.
It's really difficult for me to just do like the free trial things. Like I hate, because then I'm like, oh man, there's so much good content on here, and I don't have the hours in the day to watch it. See, there we go. I completely missed the ball. I wish that I had more time to watch it, but that's how I end up being awake until 4 a.m. watching Alice in Borderland. You know, like I don't have time during the day. I can't watch this with my wife or, you know, with anything like that. So let me just I'll watch an episode at 11 while I'm falling asleep. No bigs. Yeah, just not quite, doesn't quite work that way for me.
We got Apple TV because my wife had to get a new iPhone when hers quit charging, and so we got like a free year of it, and then we did actually cancel, which I was incredibly proud of because I never remember to cancel the subscriptions. See, Xbox Game Pass that I finally canceled 3 months after playing Halo, and then I actually reactivated the Apple TV one because I want to watch Lasso and the next season. The one that Hofbrew tried to get me into was Mythic Quest, which I did like Always Sunny, so I figured I would like Mythic Quest. I just could not get into that show.
What is it?
It's like a game developer, you know, comedy, kind of like it's not in the vein of The Office because it's not like a documentary type shot, but yeah, it's got the dude who always took off his shirt in Always Sunny, that guy.
Yeah, Mac.
Yeah, Mac. So, Brendan says, I usually agree with that, but I feel like Apple TV is kind of slim pickings. Lol. Yeah.
Well, that's the thing, is it's going to pick up. The more successful they are, they're going to learn. And I mean, and honestly, right? Like, so remember how 20 years ago, I guess it's maybe even longer. I don't know how long we are. Where like major movie stars doing these kind of things was unheard of. Like, you just don't do it, right? Mm-hmm. And now that's all it is you have these major stars doing, like Jason Momoa has done a couple of really terrible series now, and but he just keeps doing it. He did there was one on Netflix that was really bad. There's C, which is really bad, but he just keeps coming back. So they're just gonna keep pumping out content that looks interesting and intriguing, and then it's gonna be like, oh, let me watch this, let me watch this, let me watch this.
Well, and you have Apple with the bank account. Obviously, like if they do get rolling, they're gonna have as much money to compete with anybody.
Oh
right?
yeah.
So since they have like the equivalent GDP of a small nation, so
yeah. And right now they're focused on devices still technically. So as soon as they're like, oh, like I see how we could really monetize even more with this, like. Luckily, right now, the head of Apple is a gadget guy, right? Tim Cook isn't the head of a studio or necessarily interested in that. He's interested in the iPhone 68 and the iPad 124 9000, like those things. That's what they want. As soon as they get like shareholders who are like, hey, like look at Disney Plus, look at this, look at that. As soon as they start getting properties, like it's gonna take off, and they're going to have. There is zero doubt in my mind that at some point they are gonna own something, and then kind of like Disney has. I mean, Disney didn't need any help, right? But as soon as they got it, Star Wars and Marvel, like, whew.
Yep.
So maybe Apple will buy like Knight Rider or something. I don't know.
You see Knight Rider with David Hasselhoff?
Sure did.
I love it. 7:44. We got sports coming up next.
Deportes.
Yeah, and credit Aaron too. I want to give Aaron a special thank you too, because I didn't reach out to Aaron until yesterday, so was willing to help on short notice. which I'm always appreciative of.
Sweet.
So. We win by default, 7:44 West Coast time, 10:44 out on the East. It is
Take that.
3:44 for those watching GMS in the afternoon.
Doodly-doo.
All right,
Echo.
We mentioned kikilowe is streaming right now. It is the birthday stream. Happy birthday to Kiki. You can find that at twitch.tv/kikilowe. Coming up on the 17th, which is Sunday? Yeah, Sunday.
Jeez. Ugh.
Not a big fan of October 17th.
No, it's just like it's coming up. I mean,
know.
good lord, it was just July.
It just made me laugh because you made it sound like it was the 17th. Like Mike hates the 17th.
I hate this. No, it's just the whole fact that like this year is blown by.
Well, I put a reminder in my phone. This was a couple years ago. It's like the second week of September. My phone beeps at me and says, "Get sizes for kids' Halloween costumes." Okay, so it took me about a week and a half to heed said reminder. So now we're like 2 weeks away from Halloween. I still haven't bought my kids' costumes. So, gonna have some problems there, but yeah, I'm with you. Holy cow, it's already...
Well, I'm not gonna, like, Christmas is like right around the corner. And yeah, I know that like Kate was in here saying like, don't talk about Christmas. And as parents, right? We gotta think about Christmas now. Cause like if you go out and try to get stuff in like December, you end up going to like Big Lots and buying like Babby, and it's like kind of a Barbie, but it only has one leg and some stuff like that. So like you gotta think about it early. And I keep asking my kids to write Santa freaking letters, and they're not writing Santa freaking letters.
I like Big Lots.
Big Lots is great, but when your daughter's like, I want a Barbie RV thing, and you're like, okay, cool. Tell me, what else do you want? And they're like, nothing. I'm like, what?
All you have to do, here's a pro parent tip, Mike, is just don't get your kids anything.
Well, see, here's the deal, and I'm gonna whisper this because the kids might hear it. Okay, everyone, listen. Next spring, we're going to Disney World, so we're gonna do like the big Christmas reveal and let them know. So, shh.
Are you gonna live stream it?
No.
Get wrecked, chat. You can't be there. Quiet said, or just you end up paying an arm and a leg for the actual thing.
Literally, I only have a right arm because last year I had to pay my left arm for something.
So yeah, on Sunday, it's Tater Shots' Apex Legends Kill Race. Austin Attack has a Halloween party on the 30th of October. That is a week after the... I don't know what Austin's calling it, but it's a 12-hour fun time.
Fun-anniversary, libursary, circumcersory, I don't know.
And then also the Alien Anonymous Memorial Fall Guys Invitational. The latest iteration of that comes your way on October 30th as well. Tomorrow at 4 p.m. Pacific time, it is Kim Chica's Taste Test. Typically a look into different types of games that are out there, kind of a demo-y type stream that is on Kim Chica's Twitch channel. And then it's Vectober for Mad Artisan, again, tomorrow at 7 p.m. Pacific time. Big thanks to Mad Artisan for partnering with us to do the GMS Anniversary Special giveaways, which we finally sent. Well, okay, we haven't finally sent. Humblewhelm has provided me all of the information for which to send the shirt. So...
Oh my god.
Fulfillment's so good at this. And yes, you showed the Puppet Pals, which, by the way, anyone who got our live notification today, and it's probably still in the title, it says we're going to do GMS Puppet Pals Mad Libs Theater at 8:20. We're not. We lied to you. Ha! Got you
Kiki's
good, chat.
dressed as a chicken.
Yeah.
Huh.
I mean, when's Kiki? When have you watched a Kiki stream and Kiki's not dressed like a chicken? That's my question for you.
Yesterday.
You didn't watch the same stream.
Gotcha. Okay.
Quiet said, that's really cool, Mike. If you need local recommendations for anything, let me know. Disney. I mean.
Oh, I was like, what are we talking about?
Disney.
Like local recommendation. Are you in Orlando?
Yeah.
Quiet's in Orlando?
Yes.
Quiet, we're meeting up.
Okay.
So you know.
So there you go. Quiet, you need to be the personal concierge to the Maiko clan. So.
Can we rent out your house, Quiet?
I actually would love to
kidding.
hear that. No, I would love to hear that happening. What a fun way to tie in the streaming life to the real life. All right, it is time for sports.
Deportes.
Excited to find out from you, Mike. Did the Mets win?
It's travel day.
It's really long. Where should we have you do
Really long travel
a
days.
report on where every single player for the Mets is spending the off season?
Yeah, sure.
Like, hey, Jake DeGrom's off to the Bahamas.
He's probably like in Iowa. He's a really it's for like being so dominant. He's really weird. Like he's just like super low key and doesn't do anything crazy.
Low-key.
Not low key, low key. 2 words.
Yesterday, I got a friend of mine works for the Blazers and sent me a picture. They did something really cool in Phoenix. So the the WNBA finals are being played. Game 2 was yesterday in Phoenix, and so they had a preseason game for the Suns against the Blazers. So they just had the Mercury floor down on the on the floor. It was the Mercury floor, and they played the preseason game on the Mercury's floor, and then they switched over to WNBA Finals Game 2, and so he was up there watching it from a suite. So that was pretty exciting.
That was really cool.
The final was 91-86. Phoenix even the series with the Chicago Sky. Brittany Griner had 29 points. Diana Taurasi had 8 of her 20 in overtime. So you go.
Did you say Diana Taurasi?
Diana Taurasi is still playing.
Gosh.
Yeah. Well, so is Sue Bird, right? Or is Sue Bird
I
finally
thought Sue
retired?
Bird was I'm pretty sure she's like a coach.
Okay, if she retired, it was last year.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So those two have had very long careers. So
Yeah.
so congratulations to the Mercury for evening things up in the WNBA finals.
Plays for the Seattle Storm.
Tampa Bay Rays minor league pitcher David Hess is entering chemotherapy to treat a cancerous tumor in his chest. He tweeted Wednesday that he went to the emergency room after a week experiencing pain. 28-year-old pitched in the majors for Baltimore, Miami, and Tampa Bay, according to the Associated Press. Oh, and Kevin Long is hired as the hitting coach for the Philadelphia Phillies, apparently reunited with Bryce Harper.
Yeah, good luck with
that. Did you hear about NHL players' teams having advertisements on their helmets now?
I'm sorry, what?
So you know how like the NBA has like the corner
Yeah.
patch, the helmets now in the NHL can have advertisements.
Great.
And so the Toronto Maple Leafs have TikTok on their helmets.
You know who has TikTok on their jerseys in MLS? Portland Timbers.
The Portland Timbers.
Yep.
Are they still primarily sponsored by Alaska though?
Yes. Yes.
Just from a nerdy sports sponsorship standpoint, really good tie-in. Alaska's been on that from the beginning. They did.
They sure have. Even though they just retired the Timbers plane, which makes me very unhappy because I never got to fly on it. Which I mean wouldn't happen anyway because I don't fly. But also, they repainted it over in the traditional boring colors because I don't know.
So are they
Merritt
stopping?
Paulson didn't want to pay for it.
Are they stopping the planes? Because they had one for the University of Montana and Montana State and Idaho. They got rid of all of those.
Yeah, they're getting rid of them, and they're all just going to be regular fleet. So,
Oh, that's sad.
whatever.
According to the Associated Press, UEFA is preparing to give Europe's top soccer clubs the greater control they wanted for Champions League marketing rights and deals, and that was an issue that helped drive the whole the 4-day-long Super League.
Super League.
They released late Tuesday, quote, that they started the search for a marketing and sales partner and hoping to have things completed by 2024-27.
Super League. Whatever. They just want more money. Jerks.
And NHL yesterday, Toronto, Washington, Edmonton, Colorado, the Stanley Cup favorites, and Anaheim all won their games.
Tonight, your Philadelphia Eagles take on your Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I didn't mean yours as in like you specific.
Super.
Just like,
Quiet.
yes, super.
You're up against look, it's Mike O.
It's fine. The Eagles are gonna get wrecked.
Quiet. Do you want to do a little bit of a wager here?
Nope.
Tomorrow morning, if the Buccaneers win on the road at the Link, look, it's Mike O has to wear a Buccaneers hat.
What? I live in Indiana. Where am I gonna get a Buccaneers hat?
You paint it.
I paint it?
Yeah, just make a quick
What?
painting. Sounds like fun,
I-
right?
It's ridiculous. Get out of here.
Today, also 5 o'clock, your Seattle Kraken take on the Nashville Predators on the road. 5 p.m. Pacific.
Go Devils.
Are you really a Devils fan, or are you like, I'm from New Jersey, so I support the Devils?
So I used to be a really big Devils fan up until about 2007 when I just kind of stopped following hockey. But no, I was a big Devils fan back in the day. Scott Stevens is one of my favorite athletes ever. And of course, Marty B is big too.
Come back to hockey. Join us. I will tell you that this year is exciting. If you do have ESPN Plus, speaking of paying for everything, all the NHL stuff is on there now. So you don't have to pay for NHL.tv, which for me as a Flames fan, to have just the Flames games out of market was like $85 to $100. Now that's just all included in the ESPN Plus. So you could watch every Devils game this year on ESPN Plus. So.
I could, but I won't.
Also tonight, Game 5, the deciding game between San Francisco and the Dodgers for the right to go to the National League Championship Series. Who you got?
Let's go Pirates.
Hardy or not Hardy?
Huh?
It's Game 5. Hardy or not Hardy?
Okay.
I'm
I like.
asking.
I'm gonna go. I don't know who's who. The Giants. Let's go Giants.
I think it's a Hardy matchup, and here's why, Mike.
Get wrecked, Chris M.E.
Going into really deep. Listen, I hope the Giants win, but I strictly am picking based on I don't want to see the Dodgers in the World Series again. I'm so fickle as a baseball supporter. I just want to see different teams every year. So
I don't like the Dodgers.
Brendan said that's amazing. Can't believe Diana Ross transitioned to a career in the We said Diana Taurasi.
Taurasi. Yeah.
That's funny. Also, apparently KJ misheard us too, or thought we were going down a weird road. When you said Alaska sponsored them, I was confused because I thought you meant the state of Alaska was sponsoring a sports team. We're working on it. We'll figure it out.
That'd be cool. That'd be pretty neat, wouldn't it? Every state sponsor another team.
Diana Ross.
You can't sponsor your state team. You got to sponsor another team.
Well, especially I'm from Montana, right? So the whole reason that I am a fan of the Broncos and the Flames and the supporter of the Cubs and the Lakers is just because you're in a state that has like no regional alliance, right? So you just kind of pick based on what you, especially back in the day, could see on TV. The Lakers were always on TV, right? Yeah. So Montana could sponsor a sports team and then like adopt that team as their state team.
What if they sponsored like the Houston Astros?
Then you'd be a big Houston fan.
Yeah, I hear you can get some good trash can discounts.
Oh, cheating reference. Next hour, we're going to play some games, community games. Look, it's Michael will be here for the majority of it, for sure. And then at the end of today's show, we are going to send you over to kikilowe for the birthday bash. Be sure to check it out, twitch.tv/kikilowe. For Mike, I'm Hefty. Come back. Final hours coming up next. Gaming Morning Show on Thursday, October 14th.
Ready now, and that's what we're
Plenty of air in here. No need to worry.
We've had one family dog when we were all old and didn't know how to take care of a dog. So our dog has major anxiety. He doesn't eat normally. He doesn't know how to go to the bathroom normally. He's terrible. He's so cute though.
It's amazing.
But he was just like, sorry.
Did I get it? I think I missed.
Coming up on Gaming Morning Show, community games, and GMS Morning Gaming Renews. Get ready for your takeaways that were pretty okay, and the clip of the day. Find GMS on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and GamingMorningshow.tv, and become a Patreon. Go to GMS.watch and click on where to find GMS. Won't you adopt me? Thank you for your support of GMS. Time for hour number 3, right now.
Morning, gamer. Thanks for being here. It is Thursday, October 14th, 2021. That is Look, It's Myko. I am Hefty Goof. It's been a fun show so far. We had Aaron Phillips on earlier from Nerd Social Club. And, But Why Though? But Why Though is having a St. Jude's October-long fundraiser. You can find out more information at butwhythoughpodcast.com, and the latest episode of the Nerd Social Club, a few weeks old, but still worth a listen, is available there to watch as well. So far this morning, National Dessert Day, we've talked a little bit about Tennessee and a village that you could buy. We've talked a little bit about fossils in North America that are over 21,000 years old. And we even had a bet. You know, tomorrow Mike might be wearing a Bucks hat. You never know.
What?
Oh yeah, we all agree that
I did not.
No, I saw it the whole
not
time.
agree to that.
Yeah, quiet.
Nope.
Quiet. You can make sure that we're on the same page, right? Yeah, absolutely. Makes sense. It's right. I thought it was October 20th. So, you know, hey, whatever. We'll figure it out.
Today's October 20th?
I thought so for a second. There's a white wallaby on the loose in Britain. We'll tell you about that story coming up as well. It is Be Bald and Free Day, International Top Spinning Day, Sight Day, World Standards Day, National Lowercase Day, and it's all in lowercase, and it's great, and National Chocolate Covered Insects Day, which Mike has eaten.
Yep, sure have.
How were they?
Ants and crickets, and I guess maggots.
Oh, the maggots just don't sound appetizing at all.
Well, they're good. So they're like deep fried and then covered in chocolate. So I mean, honestly, it's like a Rice Krispie. So.
Okay, I mean that's not awful sounding. I don't know about it though. Ugh. Okay, I'll try it.
You had Rocky Mountain oysters?
No, I don't want to eat those.
You don't want to put balls in your mouth?
I do not want to eat bull testicles. No.
Savory balls. Balls are savory.
Gross.
Oh.
I already smelled your package today, so.
Yes, that is true. Sorry if it was sweaty.
No, actually, it was very dry.
Oh, good. I thought it would get sweaty in transit.
Nope, you kept your package incredibly dry for the entire shipment from Indiana to Oregon. So
the lady at the post office was like, "Is there anything liquid in here?" And I was like, "Yeah, there's some water, water bottles with water in it."
Can you not ship soda?
They get weird about it because, yeah, I think they just get weird about it because the whole pressurized thing it might blow up or not like explosion blow up, but like
when I get thirsty and I want fake liquid with lots of caffeine, I reach for Diet Sunkissed.
And if you don't know why Ryan has that, go watch the VODs from sometime between October 1st, 2020 and January 1st, 2020. I don't think they exist anymore, but you can go watch them anyway.
They're on YouTube.
Oh, there you go.
What a
so
callback.
you just have to watch 3 months worth of things.
But only 3 months, and that's what's
But
important.
only could have been 4.
Yeah.
Nope, but it's 3.
We won't make you do too much work.
Hello to the final hour crew.
Hello, FHC.
Hey.
Brandon _ TV is here. It's exciting. Quiet's been hanging out with us. KJ throughout the second hour as well. We are going to play community games, which probably perfect day. I think Mike's in the right mind frame to play some Google Feud today.
Sure, why not? We'll go with it.
How was 4 a.m. Alice in Borderland?
It was great. It was great. I really wanted to watch a lot more.
So
But,
what's your plan? Do you sleep now?
Do what?
Like you
I
were up till
still
4 in the
sleep.
morning.
Yeah.
So do you sleep now? Like how do you recover from that? Like if I was up
Just
till
kinda
4 in the
roll with it.
morning watching TV, I wouldn't
Yeah.
be able to do anything today.
I don't know. If I'm honest, when I come home from work later, I'll probably nap for like an hour. But no, I mean, I got 4 hours of sleep. That was, pretty continuous.
Did
I
you
got
fall
up to pee
asleep on the
once.
couch?
No. So Megan is sleeping downstairs on the couch right now because she can't move around a whole lot, and if she's in bed, she'll move a bunch, right? And it's also really hard for her to get out of bed after the surgery still. So she's downstairs. So I brought the iPad up with me the other night because I wasn't feeling being on Twitch or being online. So I went upstairs at like 9:30, and I watched some shows on the old iPad there. And last night I wasn't feeling it, so I went upstairs about 11, and watched one episode, which turned into the first 6.
As one does.
So yeah. But yeah, so that's kind of how it happened.
Man, I was talking to somebody, or maybe I was watching the same Twitter feed with same kind of thing with Nerd Social Club. But like I
Yeah.
do really kind of miss having like weekly appointment television.
It was last night. Digital Doc had mentioned hating waiting for episodes to come out for Falcon and the Winter WandaVision. He didn't like waiting for that. He yeah. But one of the other shows it made sense. So yeah, it is interesting, right? Like I kind of miss that too, right? You have something to look forward to.
But at the
Now
same
you just-
time, when you have the time to watch, 18 episodes of something, it's kind of nice that you can.
Yeah.
I did that with I caught up with Succession on HBO.
I don't know what that is.
It's a drama, and it's coming out. The next season's coming out, like I think maybe on the 17th. So, or maybe it came out yesterday. To be honest, it was like maybe the 13th. But I hadn't watched it at all, and so I did 2 seasons in like
Yeah.
4 days. So
Well, I watched the whole Squid Game in like 2 days. And but yeah, there's so I watch a couple of shows on like regular TV that are weekly episodic shows. They're like really dorky. Like The Curse of Oak Island, I enjoy watching, even though I like yell at it. And Megan's like, "Why do you watch this when you get so mad at it?" Because they're like, "Look, we found a rock. That means there's treasure." And you're like, "What?" No, it doesn't. It means there's rocks. Like,
that's like
but
the
yeah.
sports paradox. Why do you watch this even though you get so mad at it?
Just spot on. But oh man. But yeah, waiting weekly for shows kind of sucks because they always leave you on that cliffhanger, and you're like, "Oh, let's see what the rock means." And then the next week they're like, "And it was just a rock." Like, God dang it!
It wound up. It was just an ordinary rock.
I knew it.
Yeah, no, I kind of miss it too. But I don't think, again, I have any real room to, like, be all like, oh, thump the table and all that because I don't watch that much TV. So
Yeah, no, same. I would never do this because I follow the rules. But if I were to have some sort of TV service that's not cable and some alternative service, oh god, it made the noise. I would probably watch it occasionally. I mean, honestly, the only thing I watch for like commercials is football, right? Because I mean, what else are you gonna watch on TV? There's nothing good on anyway. And I use a service called Cinema to watch shows afterwards anyway. And it has no commercials. So, and then you can watch all of them at once.
Is it free or is it like a pirating thing?
No, it's free. I mean, it may have some sea. It may really enjoy the sea. But I don't watch movies on it because I'm sure there definitely are pirated movies on it. But I use it for like video on demand, basically. You know, after a show's on, I'll watch it a couple days later to do that. So.
Good morning to you, Kopi. It is good to see you on the FHC.
Hello, FHC.
And Kate Zaid is back too. Did you lose your internet?
No, she wanted it to go out so she could not work.
Oh no. But then how would you hang out with us?
She could probably watch this on her phone.
Ooh, true. Man, you're so smart, Mike.
Sometimes. Not often enough. And also, I don't like people to know that I'm smart because then they expect things out of you, you know?
You want to be covert smart.
Yeah.
Like a double agent.
Well, I play this really good role of like a perverted moron that says really dumb things. Kidding, that's me. But yeah, I've discovered if you're smart, people expect a lot out of you. So if I just make dick jokes a lot and talk about poop, we're good. You know. We're on the cusp.
I wish you had enough internet to hang out and not enough. Yeah, right. Just the right amount of internet.
Just okay. Just the right. Oh, I thought I could catch it on the rebound. Well, he fell on me. So do I want Taco Bell or sushi?
Taco Bell or sushi, chat? What's it going to be for Look It's Mike?
Thoughts, everybody.
Is that going to be immediately after
Chris
the show?
Yeah, it's right on my way to work. So I have to leave a couple minutes early, not too early. But I'm gonna order ahead and then stop and grab it, whatever it is, and because I have a meeting at 12, quote unquote 12.
Look, it's Mike.
Did you just murder a dog?
Not the cough.
Oh, I thought that was gonna be a goal, but it was. Well, that's gonna be a goal. No, it doesn't. Woof.
8:15 West Coast time, 11:15 out east. It is 4:15 for those watching in the UK. Copia, we're having a pretty okay morning. Yesterday was a lot of fun, though. If you missed After Dark, GMS After Dark with Look, It's Mike O. Yesterday was a fun, friendly, not.
There was some banter.
Not adversarial.
No.
Discussion with Digital Games about Marvel movies.
We shook hands afterwards and went about our merry ways. It was fine.
Although, now that I think about it, Digital Doc wasn't even there.
That's true. Captain Good Looking was there.
Captain Good Looking.
Yeah, Captain Good Looking.
Cracked me up. So good. We'll have another episode next Wednesday at 4:45 p.m. Pacific time. Check it out. GMS After Dark with Look, It's Mike O. And follow Look, It's Mike O on Twitter because that is where you can see some of the highlights and the final bracket from said Marvel movie ranking.
Heck yeah.
Today is the day to indulge, according to nationaldaycalendar.com. It is celebrated by the way of a local bakery, grandma's house, or a chocolate shop. It is National Dessert Day, which includes things like candies and pies and ice creams. Fruits? It says fruits, Mike. Is fruit a dessert?
Well, I mean, you probably KJ, you're the food expert here. I'm sure there's a way to make food a dessert, like you cover it with whipped cream or something, maybe.
Cool hip.
Yeah, cool hip. Yeah, whatever that is.
Cookies, pastries, cobblers, and donuts. That's the rest of this list. So fruits is smashed between candies, pies, ice cream, and cookies, pastries, cobblers, and donuts.
Let's see, fruit, dessert.
Although,
dessert.
To be honest, donuts are breakfast fuel, right? Like you have to eat donuts for breakfast. That's good for you.
Yeah, no, it's made with stuff, you know. things.
Very
Let's see here.
very objective explanation from KJ. Fruit is full of sugar, and sometimes I eat fruit for dessert. However, alone I would not classify fruit as a dessert.
You'd need to add, because like I just googled real quick, like 30 fruit desserts, and there's some decent ones. A fruit dessert pizza, but that's on top of like a pie crust with Q-hip or whatever you call it. Yeah, all of these have fruit. I mean, here's a fruit parfait, fruit salad trifle. I'm sorry, but again, it's fruit mixed with Cool Whip and sugar. So not by itself, it doesn't really work that way. But
Yeah.
you know,
Correct. Fruit desserts are there, but a piece of fruit alone I would not call a dessert. Good moron.
Hello, FHC.
Pickle Feats here with the final hour crew.
pickle feast.
The available ingredients affect the range of desserts made in each region. National Day calendar goes on to say the very first desserts required minimal effort or preparation since ancient cultures were more focused on the nutrition in foods to survive. I feel like that was a shot at our generation.
Yeah.
Ouch.
That's not nice.
Over the years, desserts have changed from natural candies and nuts to complex soufflés and multi-layered cakes. Modern culture, there are many more options available in desserts. This is an excellent day to order dessert first, whether you go out to your favorite bakery or whip something delicious at home. Share your celebrations with others. Give a shout out to your favorite baker or share your go-to recipe. What is your favorite dessert? Pie, cake, or something in between? Post photos on social media using hashtag National Dessert Day. And that Twitter link is the link to the trending Twitter thread, one of which, when I checked it out, Mike, was Mad Men, an episode apparently where they marketed Q-Hip for the first time. Q-Hip.
I don't. I don't know.
My good friend Will Wheaton eats Q-Hip.
Okay. Will can eat what he wants, I suppose, and say how he needs to. Q-Hip.
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 It's 8:20. Tomorrow, Chris M.U. will be in the guest hosting chair, so we can either lament or celebrate what happens in Game 5 of tonight's National League Divisional Series.
I'm gonna chuckle when they lose. I'm gonna laugh.
Ouch. Get
When
wrecked.
they lose.
Wow. Sorry. Sorry, Chris.
Yeah.
Not personal. I promise.
No.
All right, let's play some Google Feud, Miko's favorite game. When you hear Mike make the disgusted sound,
Yeah, it means it's my favorite.
that's how you know it's time to play Google Feud.
Ridiculous.
Well, we'll let you go first. That's the exciting part.
Oh, good. Thank you.
You're welcome. The first one is, what is the best kind of blank? Best kind of blank. Now, if you've never played before, one of these is the actual #1 returned autocomplete for the search, what is the best kind of blank? Is it best kind of milk to drink, zinc to take, sleep, protein powder, or steak? We'll let Miko go first, then chat, you're up, and I will guess third.
I'm gonna go with best milk to drink.
Best milk to drink is the #1 auto-completed search. Let's see. It's number 7.
No.
Are you kidding me?
More people are searching for potentially zinc to take, sleep, protein powder, or steak.
Stupid.
That's the bleh of joy, says Brendan.
This is why I hate this nonsense.
All right, chat, you get a guess first. Is it zinc, or it's next? Zinc to take, sleep, protein powder, or steak? On National Dessert Day. Venkman guesses sleep. Sleep. That's the number 4 answer. You're closer.
Dr. Venkman. Well, what's up? What's up, Dr. Venkman? What an awesome name.
KJ guessed protein, so I will accept that one. Protein powder, that's number 8. We might lose Google Feud
This is dumb.
on the first try. So
The
I have
answer
to
is... Oh, sorry.
I just have to guess zinc to take or steak.
If the answer is zinc to take, I'm leaving.
Well, maybe a lot of people have been searching for zinc lately.
It's ridiculous.
I mean, I know Dr. Venkman was, a Ghostbusters character, but maybe has some background on minerals and supplements.
It's ridiculous.
All right, I'm gonna guess steak. Number one answer.
Correct.
I should have went with that first one. Dang it.
Good guess, chat. I'm proud of y'all. Mike, you tried.
Way to go, everybody.
I mean, the good news is milk was above protein powder, Mike. So.
Yeah, sure. That's
all right,
stupid.
we're gonna go to the next round again. When you hear Mike make this sound, you know it's time for Google Feud, everyone's favorite community game. McDonald's versus blank. McDonald's versus blank. Chick-fil-A revenue, In-N-Out, Subway, Burger King, or KFC. Now, we rounded the horn, so Mike gets to go first again, which I'm sure thrills Mike.
So wonderful.
This is the number one auto-completed return for McDonald's versus.
So, by my deductions of powers, I'm going to go versus Chick-fil-A revenue, because why not? Even though I know that's not the answer.
That's number 10 answer.
That
of course
was no, incorrect.
It had a
still.
number 1 in it, so by default I win.
All right, you get a pick, chat. Number one autocomplete answer is what? You have choices In-N-Out, Subway, Burger King, Austin's favorite restaurant, or KFC. All right, Vankman's going to go Burger King. Has to be it. You're correct! That is the number one answer.
That was more than likely. Nice.
Proud of you. Good job, Vankman.
Who are you going to call Dr. Vankman?
Correct. All right, so we have 10,000 points in this edition of Google Feud, everyone's favorite game.
Yep.
All right, this one is how to kill a blank. How to kill a blank. We have spider, cockroach, mockingbird, wasp, or wasp nest. I get to go first since chat solved the last one. KJ's guess is already locked in as mockingbird, so if we get to chat, that'll be our first guess. How to kill a, well, it's got to be wasp nest because, well, they're little spawns of Satan, and so it's got to be, got to get rid of them all. That's number 9 answer. I was wrong.
Incorrect.
Mike, is it spider, cockroach, mockingbird, or wasp?
I'm going to go with spider.
But you just squish it, right?
Yeah. You'd assume so, right?
Ooh, so close, but in the end, incorrect.
It's number 6.
Nonsense.
So far we found the number 6 and number 9 answers in this puzzle.
Nice.
Chat guesses mockingbird from KJ. That is the number 1 answer.
Ding. Yes.
What?
It's a book.
No, I know it's a book, but why do you need how-to in front of it? That's just stupid.
Maybe someone was trying to read the book and wanted to know the ending. Wait, no, isn't the full title How to Kill a Mockingbird?
No, the title is To Kill a Mockingbird. There's no how in it. It's just To Kill a Mockingbird.
Oh, no.
That's why having how in there is so dumb.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how
my
well is this game
gosh.
going for you, Mike?
Like a -4. It's
0.
stupid, but like legitimately, right? The name is too. Why would you put how in front of it? Just why?
Just when you thought it couldn't get better. Our next one is can a dog be blank? And this is part of the reason Mike loathes this game, is because sometimes it goes into a realm of negativity. But sure, if someone's Googling, can a dog be depressed? Everything's fine. Don't worry. Can a dog be depressed, declawed, in heat without bleeding, vegetarian, or spayed whilst in heat? Mike, you get to go first, buddy. Can we get a Mike chant in chat?
This is awful.
Mike. Mike.
Oh no, you don't have
Mike.
to stop chanting my name.
Mike. Mike.
This
Mike.
is-
Mike. Mike.
We're gonna go with depressed. Let's
Depressed.
go. Let's
I said
Number
it all.
10.
I said it all.
7.
I said it all happily. Depressed.
Just
Number
depressed.
6.
6.
Not bad.
Incorrect.
Dumb.
Chad also gets depressed, so vegetarian is what KJ's.
I was going with quiet. It's quiet's fault.
Vegetarian is even worse. That's number 10.
That was no, incorrect still.
Dude, why?
Who's having fun?
Why do we have to talk about dogs in heat at 11:28 in the morning?
But why?
Because that's
not?
what it. Oh, jeez.
I'm actually gonna go in heat without bleeding. Now we had a foster dog for 7 months,
awful.
which she was long-term foster.
Yeah.
And the dog, you got auto-modded for your failures. ... Interesting.
Good.
The dog actually was bleeding, but we thought the dog was spayed, which is not the same. But anyway, personal experience with some odd bleeding around the house. Let's just put it that way. That's number 8 answer. It's still correct.
Incorrect.
It's up to you, Mike. Can we get 20,000 points? You have to guess.
Why is it up to me? It's chat.
No, chat went second, then to me. It's fine. It's your turn. You love this game. Spayed while in heat or declawed?
I'm gonna go with the Claude. It's the wrong answer, but we're gonna go with it.
It was the wrong answer.
Good.
That was no, incorrect still.
It was spayed
Good.
while in heat.
Good.
We
I mean,
lose.
not good. The question.
Do you want to
Good.
play again?
No.
Okay. Dr. Venkman, thank you for the follow on Twitch. We certainly appreciate it. KJ, thank you for the like
thank
on
you very
Facebook
much.
Gaming. If you've never been here before, we are a morning radio show that plays games. That is Look, It's Mike O on the left, host of GMS After Dark. I am Hefty Goof. Coming up tomorrow, we'll have Chris M. Yee here to guest host. And, exciting times, we also have the Alien Anonymous Memorial Fall Guys Invitational from Chris M. Yee coming up on the 30th of October, so stick around for that.
Oh, you're just gonna do it tomorrow. Okay, but so here's the thing, right? There was a book called 1984, and the book's not called It's 1984. You know, there's a book called the Lord of the Rings, right? It's not Where is the Lord of the Rings? How do you put how in front of like? And KJ says maybe high schoolers are dumb and they're looking at it like that, but that many no for it to be number 1, that's poopy caca.
Quiet. I think it's actually How to Kill 1984.
How to Kill a 1984.
I like, though, I did not expect that to tilt you as much as it did, which is actually why I like playing this game. Because you never know which direction it's going to go. It's really wany and zany.
Awful.
A
full.
friend of the show, Ben Hooper, from UPI, writes fun
Ben.
stories. And this one comes to you
Does
from
he?
Britain. There's a farmer who spotted the great white wallaby.
Bum. Sure did. This. A British man who plants things spots a white wallaby on the loose, according to Ben Hooper from EPI. A British land planter planting barley in his field captured video when he spotted something surprising. A white wallaby hopping loose. Jack Smith, who was 19 years old, said he was planting barley Tuesday in his field near Kenilworth, England, when he saw an unusual animal. I saw it in the hedge and thought it was a rabbit or a cat, Smith told the BBC. But then it started hopping away. What? Crazy. Because rabbits don't hop either. White wallabies are native to Bruni Island in Tasmania. Man, Bunny Island would have been better. White wallabies are native to Bruni Island in Tasmania, Australia. Smith said his friends were in disbelief when he showed the video. People thought I was in Australia, he said. Really? Come on, Jack. RSPCA officials said red-necked wallabies are known to exist in the wild in Britain and the southern United States as a result of animals escaping from activity. But the white wallaby spotted by Smith most likely was an escape pet or private zoo animal. Our advice to people who spot a wallaby in the wild is to watch from afar and don't try to approach them, an RSPCA representative said. Apparently, so there was an animal. What was it? There was an animal that I would assume is a violent animal. Like 2 weeks ago, where they're like, "Oh yeah, it poses no threat to the public." But then there's a wallaby, and they're like, "Whoa, wallabies are dangerous. Don't go near it." I think it was like a python or something. They're like, "Oh yeah, this poses no threat to anybody."
Yeah.
But a wallaby, you watch out for them. What? But yeah, it's so weird.
You read that last quote, and I swore I heard you say, escaping from activity. I was like, this wallaby's like, listen, I'm not doing nothing. All right? I'm just sitting here.
Look, I'm a wallaby. I'm supposed to hang out in this thing, and you give me food. No one said anything about jumping around. How to kill a wallaby.
Oh, did he say that quiet? Okay, I swear that's what I heard, but I was like,
Nope,
no,
sure
it says
didn't.
captivity. My favorite was Buddy Island. I wish that was a thing.
It would have been great if it was Bunny Island. There's lots of wallabies on Bunny Island.
Take us back, please. We have to go back, Jack. We have to go back to Bunny Island.
Ridiculous.
Our Halloween event's coming up on October 24th. Check it out as GMS plays Fudge Village, a 2-day event. There's the GMS After Dark Halloween special, Dead by Daylight on GMS Games with our good friend, it's Brendan _TTV. And surprisingly, a lot of people very excited about that Hocus Pocus table read that's coming up on the 29th. So we'll have that starting on October 24th. More information in our Discord. Go to GMS.watch and click where to find GMS for our Discord.
2021. Not to be confused with next year.
Quiet I Am Gaming is trying to hack us.
Whoa. What are you doing, Quiet?
Sorry, I surprisingly might not have been the right thing. Like, I expected people to be excited about it, but, like, we've had multiple people be like, wait, there's a table read for Hocus Pocus? Like, I guess more people vocally enthusiastic about it. So, yeah, no, I think it'll be a lot of fun. We had fun with the B-movie table read that was basically implemented within a day or so of discussing it for the first time.
Yeah, that was pretty great.
If there's anything that GMS is good at, that's quick implementation of ideas. Am I right?
They're planting stuff. Completing tasks very quickly. Things such as Diet Sunkiss jokes.
Yes.
There's definitely not months worth of waiting. Oh.
Brennan says, I mean, you pick a movie like B-movie, it's for the memes. People actually like Hocus Pocus. What do you mean? B-movie's a classic. Name one flaw with B-movie, I dare you.
Never seen it.
Apparently, Quiet has the keyboard set up with multiple Bluetooth profiles.
Oh, I hit the wall.
I
Okay.
was reading chat. It's fine.
WrestleMania 32.
Was that the Toronto or the Montreal screw job?
No, that was 1997.
But what WrestleMania was?
It was Survivor Series.
Exactly. Any other questions, chat? That was your This Day in Wrestling History. History.
Oh no, WrestleMania. Stop it.
What are you gonna do when WrestleMania 32 comes for you?
What you gonna do, brother? Ooh, oh my god. Do we have a third player?
We do. We're doing great. Everything's fine. Remember, Gaming Morning Show, the gameplay does not matter.
They have a goalie. You're up 4-0. Why do you have a goalie?
Well, usually in hockey, if you're behind, you pull your goalie.
Well, we don't have a goalie. We just all happen to be here because we can't get the ball away from our end of the thing.
I started to.
Oh. I missed. They're going to score again. Yep.
Only thing you have to do is just never miss. Okay. KJ, will there be a sign up again? Well, again, classic GMS, am I right? We don't know yet. We don't have a clue what we're doing. But we'll figure it out, and once we do, we'll let you know.
And it's like 2 weeks away, so we've got about 13 days to figure it out.
We will let you know late on the 28th what we're doing for the event on the Hocus Pocus table read.
November
on the 28th.
1st. We'll definitely give you a call.
There you go, Mike. You're getting them back.
Woohoo! We're winning in my heart.
If you're looking for the direct link to the Discord, you can go here, and that's how you can jump in quickly.
Discord. Excuse me. I don't know why I'm yawning.
It's
Maybe
weird.
because I got 4 hours of sleep from watching.
But they were 4 high-quality, continuous hours of sleep.
Wow. They were minus the pee break at like 6.
KJ, you have an excellent rest of your day. Hope you have a good massage, and we will see you again tomorrow, 6 a.m. Pacific time.
Wait, so like she's getting a massage or she does massages?
KJ? My guess?
Because I thought she worked at a supermarket.
Yeah, my guess
What kind of supermarket gives massages, and how do I get there?
It's a really good.
Yeah.
You could get your sushi and your massage.
I could. I don't think Meyer has massages though.
The good news, this might be a record for goals allowed by GMS. So cracked.
Correct. Well, you have fun with that, KJ.
Do you get massages?
No.
I would.
I'm afraid they're gonna hurt me. if I'm honest.
I've had chiropractic services before, and those always kind of worried me because I was always worried that I'd go once and then have to go for the rest of my life. And then I met somebody who is familiar with chiropractic, and that person convinced me that you don't have to worry about that. And so I used to go routinely, and then I haven't because of the pandemic. But
Yeah.
a massage would be nice.
I need to get to a chiropractor. My back is super janked.
Oh no.
Oh, okay.
This is where we start talking smack. We're like, can't believe you missed that goal. Down 5.
What a loser. Loser. Oh, get away. Oh, upside down, right side up. Okay, good. Oh, yep, okay. Great.
Upside down and inside out. Gonna show you all what Rocket League's all about.
Oh. Whoops.
Look, it's Mike O's here. Jump
Nice.
for joy.
Somebody saved it.
I didn't get credit, though.
Which is silly, right? Because you'll get, like, credit for, like, the most, like, ridiculous non-saves. But then, like, you actually save it, and it's like, nope, not giving it to you.
Good chiropractors will tell you should only see them max 3 times. If you're
Will
still
they?
having a problem, then you need to see an actual doctor.
But just, like, adjustments, I feel like a lot of folks do more than 3 times.
If only we had somebody for whom we could rely upon for some
Yeah.
opinion on this.
Quote unquote, had to go deal with my kids, whatever. Whatever.
Just pictured you changing your name to quote unquote. Look, I'm dealing with my kids. I don't know why that was funny to
I
me.
mean, Sean's only got 2 of them. I got 4. And I'm here.
Yeah, I personally, Brendan, like attitude adjustments.
Okay, John Cena.
Is that a John Cena line?
It's his finishing move.
Oh, no kidding. I love it.
Yeah.
I should watch wrestling again.
Take
All right.
that, losers.
You know, what's important is that we had fun playing the game.
Is it?
Well, what's important is we played the game.
Uh-huh.
I mean, name something better than ball soccer. I mean, car soccer.
Who would have thought you play soccer with a ball? This is so weird.
What will we ever name the supply that we need for this? How about a soccer
Who would have
ball?
known? Who would have known? Ball soccer.
It's my fault.
Oh my
My fault.
gosh.
Emi. All right, it's 8:45. Mike's gonna have to take off soon, but before he does, let's give you the story from the first hour. This is from NBC News. Tom Metcalf, and this one's exciting because Mike has been thinking about this for days now, or at least a day. So.
It's been like 2 days because I saw this on Tuesday and got really excited because in White Sands, New Mexico, it's a national park. There is something there called ghost tracks. The first time that David Bustos found out about them was in 2005. Whoa. Got the old shake, not to shake the smoothie coming back. When the ground was wet enough at certain times of the year, the ghostly footprints would appear on the otherwise blank earth, only to disappear again when it dried out. It wasn't until in 2016 that scientists confirmed that the ghost tracks had been made by real people, and it's only now that some of the ancient footprints at White Sands have been dated as the earliest in North America. That's crazy because it literally changes history. We'd been suspicious of the age for a while, and so now we finally have that. It's really exciting, Bustos said. One of the neat things is that you can see mammoth prints in the layers a meter or so above the human footprints. That's about 3 feet for you Americans. So that just helps to confirm the whole story. The tracks at one location have been revealed as both the earliest known footprints and the oldest firm evidence of humans being anywhere in the Americas, showing that people lived here between 21,000 and 23,000 years ago, several years earlier than scientists once believed. Fossilized human footprints have now been found throughout the east of the national park, where the bed of a paleo lake, which is now dry, supplies the gypsum-rich earth that is eroded by the wind to create the enormous white dunes for which the region is famous. So White Sands is made of sand. That's obviously not a lake, but it used to be a lake. And people would walk around it, and that's how those footprints got there. And then over time, they get covered in more sand and other things, and they're turned into stuff with things where they get hard, not a penis, and then everything is great. I don't know why that came out. Anyway, it's cool though because there's like layers of.
Mike said the inside words on the outside.
But people walked and then there was more dirt, and then mammoths walked, and then yeah.
It's Diego, the gaming morning lizard. Ba-dum-bum.
When in doubt, turn attention over to Diego. Everything will be fine.
No one's watching. It's fine.
I did love Quiet Going. Fun fact, before I moved a couple of minutes ago, which, then clarified months, not minutes. But I love the idea that Quiet was like, hey, during the course of the time that I've been watching you, I moved. It fit kind of the chaos of the day.
Mike knows that I live in Orlando. I have to move.
But apparently it was 5 minutes away from where they taped. Is it NXT or is it Next?
NXT. It's trash now, but it was cool for a while.
Get wrecked, NXT. You suck.
You suck. Pickle
Memorial, you suck.
Yeah.
All right, Mike. It's 8:46. How are you doing? You gotta go.
I gotta go.
All right, Mike's gonna go do work stuff. Maybe not chiropractic stuff. I don't know. I don't know what Mike has on tap.
Definitely not chiropractic stuff.
But Mike will be back tomorrow for the rest of the week of Gaming Morning Show. Goodbye, Mike. Goodbye. Mike's gone. This is Mike's Sunkiss, though, that Mike sent us a long time ago. Also sent us a Monsters and Friends tin. This is the former podcast of Mike's. Anyway, it's one of those, camping ones. So we got one of those, and then some random stickers, some GMS stickers, and Monsters and Friends. So anyway, Mike's Christmas package finally got to us. Just a mere, 10 months later than intended.
Who's got the cutest pet on the internet? I have this one, so cute.
All right, it's 8:47 on the West Coast. Thanks for being here. 11:47. Out on the East Coast now, 4:48 for those watching GMS in the afternoon. Kate Zaid is here despite best intentions, trying not to work today. Although I guess even if you weren't working, you'd still be with us. So either way, you were a shoo-in. Kate, outstanding streamer. You can find Kate streaming next, 7:30 a.m. Pacific time on Saturday. We appreciate you hanging out with us this morning. Later on today, it is a Brendan_TTV stream. Brendan will be on the air at 4:30 p.m. Pacific time. Brendan playing a wide variety of games, painting streams, laughing a lot, and a whole lot more, as you can see there. Find out more information, twitch.tv/hey, it's Brendan_TTV. It has been National Dessert Day all day. Again, I don't know if I have an answer to the ultimate dessert, but I referenced Oreo Pizookie from BJ's Brewery, which is it's a chain. It's mostly in Southern California and like a couple of places in Oregon, but they have pretty okay beer. We just happen to be like regulars, and when I'm saying like regulars, this was maybe 15 years ago. Every Friday we'd go to this place, and so we had a waitress. Her name was Shayna, and she would take care of us every single Friday. It was great. Like, do you want this again? That kind of regular. It was fun. We did that for like 4 or 5 years. But they had this dark chocolate Pizookie, and then they would usually scoop like this ice cream scoop of Oreo top, like frosting almost. Okay. And then I got to the point with Shayna where she was willing to give me like a bowl sidecar of this stuff. It was great. Quiet says BJ's is pretty good. It's the only restaurant I've ever had to walk out of, though. Ooh. Yeah, we never had a bad experience there. But again, we were regulars, right? So BJ's must be in Texas too, Kate, or have you had it elsewhere? And Quiet, if you've had it in Orlando, I mean, maybe they're more popular than I realized. So apple pie is on that list. A yellow cake with chocolate frosting I'm a big fan of. My wife makes this thing called apple pizza. It's a flat apple pie, basically. It's so good. Maybe I'll try to convince Hefty Wife that today is, National Dessert Day, and only for science we need to have an apple pizza. But Hefty Wife was a little under the weather the other day, so I don't know how she's feeling today. Maybe won't be a big fan of that. That's right. I can always order a store-bought dessert. I'm fine with that. We got clip of the day coming up, takeaways that were pretty okay, and then we're going to send you over to kikilowe, who's having a birthday subathon. First ever subathon for kikilowe. Takeaways that were pretty okay. What is something you learned from today's show, chat? We would like to know. Quiet said, 3 or 4 years I went with some friends. The place was dead, but literally got no service for like 30. I have had that happen occasionally. It wasn't at that particular restaurant, but that has happened where it's like, man, you sit down, and I'm pretty lenient. I don't expect a ton. So I think if I'm even getting to the point where it's like no one's even shown up to say hi, like that's kind of a little bit of a red flag. So yeah, when no one's there to say hi, it's kind of rough. So yeah, I completely understand. I've never had it happen too often, so I'm not surprised to hear that this is one of your only experiences ever. It's Be Bald and Free Day, International Top Spinning Day, Sight Day, World Standards Day, National Lowercase Day, and National Chocolate Covered Insects Day. Those are all the days of the day today. All right. I hope, Brendan, that we did give you at least somewhat of a chaotic hour in the final hour. However, it's also worth bringing you up again because
Billy Thundergun, Teammate of the Match Award.
We're going to give it to Brendan for saying, quote, "That's amazing. Can't believe Diana Ross transitioned to a career in the WNBA." When we were talking about sports earlier, WNBA Finals is even at 1 apiece between Chicago and Phoenix. For the latter, Diana Taurasi is still playing. Diana Taurasi, not Diana Rossi or Ross. So congratulations, Brendan. I don't know if it's your first, but congratulations. Billy Thundergun Award winner for today, the Billy Thundergun Award. You should be. It's a very big honor to win the Billy Thundergun Award. Here's your Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming Renews, a recap of all the headlines we gave you in the first hour. If you missed any of them, find us on Twitter.
Hashtag GMS Morning Gaming News.
Sports.gaming is our hashtag video game expert and said Sony has opened up registrations to buy a PS5 in the U.S. That's according to Robert Anderson of IGN. Call of Duty Warzone has deployed a new anti-cheat tool that's going out next month. Speaking of taking a while to put something out, from Polygons, Owen S. Good. And then Ubisoft, don't call me Ubisoft, postpones closed beta for Ghost Recon Frontline. The headline from Luke Plunkett of Kotaku said something like, "The game no one asked for." Is anyone excited for Ghost Recon Frontline? If that's the case, we'll support you, because I don't think anyone over here is. Out today, Doctor Who, The Edge of Reality for PS4, Xbox One, Switch, and PC. Chasing Static is out today for for just PC. The Rift Breaker for PS5, PS4, Xbox Series X and S, Xbox One, and PC. Aeon Must Die! Exclamation point. For Switch, Waifu Discovered 2 Medieval Fantasy for Switch. Hextones for Switch, A Little Golf Journey. Just a little bit of golf journey. Just a little bitty golf journey. Optimus Rhyme is here for the FHC. Look at you.
Hello, FHC.
I'm proud of you. Huh. I read that as I made it for the Billy Thundergun Award. Turns out it was Optimus Rhyme saying that. Well, congratulations for being here, Optimus Rhyme. The Sundew is out for Switch. Flight of Animals out for Switch. Bonito Days for Switch. Red Ronin, Yum for Switch. Zoomania, Magical Casual Puzzle for Switch. Magic Casual Puzzle. Nira for Switch. Ruin Raiders for Switch. Mon Amour for Switch. The Alien Cube for PC. Henchman Story, not Henchman Story, but Henchman Story for Switch. Evil Tonight for Switch. Tears of Avia for Switch. Get Together, a co-op adventure, PC. Stolen Realm, PC. And Growing Up out today for PC and Mac. Today's Name of the Morning.
Hashtag GMS Name of the Morning.
Out today for Switch is Aliens Drive Me Crazy. Just aliens. Always doing stuff. It just makes me so. There you go. All right, takeaways that were pretty okay, chat. After the clip of the day. The clip of the day. Here it is. It's the clip of the day. Toot toot.
Fair. Right.
Probably tastes like nougat, since no one knows what nougat is.
The world of nougats. So they have all these battle royale movies, and I was just thinking, Dance's grandpa gets killed off early. They should make a Willy Wonka battle royale. I mean, or maybe that was like the original battle royale, if you think about it. You know?
That's true.
They all kind of knocked each other off, and then Charlie was the only one that survived. Spoiler alert.
It looked like an innocent chocolate factory. But when 5 kids win golden tickets, they didn't realize it was a ticket to death. This summer. I mean, really, Willy Wonka is one of the creepiest game masters of all time. You know what I mean?
For reals, right? Absolutely.
There you go. There's your clip of the day. Willy Wonka, the game master. That would be an interesting spinoff of Willy Wonka. I keep dropping my pen. So not a bad idea. So coming soon, Timothy Chalamet stars in the Willy Wonka Battle Royale. Many kids enter. Only one kid will survive. Although, like, if you've seen that one scene from the original Willy Wonka with Gene Wilder, and they're going through the tunnel, that's proof that first movie was a horror movie. So, yikes. All right, what are your takeaways that were pretty okay? And then we're going to go say good morning from GMS to kikilowe. Kiki's doing a wonderful anniversary subathon special. My takeaway that was pretty okay is we need a bunny island. And if you missed it too, Kate Zade's going to buy Water Valley, Tennessee, which is for sale at $725,000. It's 7 acres, so it's going to be a little cramped. It's not as much of a streamer village, but maybe the same size as a streamer castle. So we won't get to live in Scotland, but Tennessee's nice this time of year, right? I think. So anyway, that's my takeaway that was pretty okay, is Bunny Island. And then we're going to rename Water Valley, Tennessee as Bunny Island. I think it makes sense. Somebody the other day on Twitter posted a graphic of like, I think it was a mayor or a governor of Colorado, which then I think a lot of controversy came out because it's like, why are you tweeting this? And so that's kind of a TLDR in a way. But had like shark attacks by state And surprisingly, Colorado didn't have any shark attacks. But then there were some that were reported, like, in Kentucky? We're very confused. Very confused. Anyway, you could probably Twitter search that and find out more information. You're the only 10 I see. Aww. Thank you, Quiet I Am Gaming, but just keep in mind, the only way to get anywhere with me is...
Please pay your hosts with plenty of voice flattery.
Totes surprised that Colorado didn't have any shark attacks. That's a good takeaway. That's pretty okay. King Great. All right, we'll be back tomorrow. Chris M. Yee will be here to guest host. I think Mike's going to be here at least for an hour. I will be here for the whole show, and we look forward to seeing you then. Please say good morning from GMS to our good friend kikilowe, and we will see you again tomorrow as we do Monday through Friday, 6 to 9 a.m. Pacific time on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, and at GamingMorningShow.tv. Thanks again, Dr. Venkman, for the follow, KJ for the like on Facebook Gaming. We'll see you again soon. It's been a lot of fun.